Hey everyone, you can't hear anything else. That's sure scary. Hold on. We're live.
He's making one-liners that he wants
No!
people to hear.
Funny things
Jacob,
keep
I
happening.
hate you.
Oh wait, Discord. Discord, no. Why do you hate me?
Howling at the moon. Sleeping in the middle of the summer afternoon.
Shannon.
Shannon.
Alright, anyway. So,
Okay, there we go. Hey everyone, welcome. We're just last things last. We're doing a Delta Green one-shot Austin Drone and we're having fun.
Amazing.
yeah.
I got impatient with
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, okay. Well, now we get to do your professional skills. So if you're a
Yay.
historian, there you go. If
Yay.
you are a physician,
Mm-hmm.
there you go.
Oh, nice.
See,
If you're a scientist,
Scientist.
there you go.
Oh my gosh. Bureaucracy.
Yo.
Do we mark the little
I
thing?
need to.
No.
Okay.
So some of the ones that I have on that are like the ones that are grayed out. Do I still put numbers next to that?
Yeah. They're only grayed out because you have a 0%.
Uh,
Wow.
I think I changed
Then
it
is-
earlier, and I don't think it did anything.
Is the number next to it, like, is 50 the number we put in there?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Should we
Okay,
should we be going to 0 on the ones that we don't have on that list?
No, some of them start with like a base rating.
All right.
Yeah.
Where's my science? Oh, there it is. Science, choose one. Science, choose another.
So
oh, we can add them. I
basically
see.
How the system works, it's a D100 system. So you roll 2d10. One is the tens place, one is the ones place, and you want to roll below your skill value.
Okay.
So the higher your skill value, the easier it is to roll below it.
Cool.
Foreign language.
What are the things
Oh.
I can craft? Can I just make some up, Stu? That's stupid.
Oh, there.
Like
Like for the crafting
like-
skill.
Matryoshka dolls or something.
That's like jury rigging stuff and like making stuff
All right.
in the field and like putting stuff together.
There is science.
There's not really set like items and stuff.
Well-
You probably have to skill name, like, add a custom skill, because I had to do that with foreign language.
Oh yeah, if it says choose one, that you have to choose a specific area. So like you
Yeah.
could put like science anatomy or like science forensics or
Yeah.
put like science. Well, there is a
anatomy,
forensics
or, like,
skill, I'm
science
pretty sure. So maybe not forensics.
Yeah,
Is there a
is
forensics
to be-
skill?
There is.
See?
Yeah, there is.
Occult 40, me in real life.
Yeah, there is.
Occult 40, me in real life. Where's that? Oh, I found you. I hunted you down. So if there's
Where?
already a number in there, should we just
Replace
change it to the number? Okay.
Yeah, some skills have like a baseline competency. Like everybody knows a little bit about athletics.
Oh,
So
I
you
did not know.
have like a baseline.
What is human?
That is human intelligence. So that's kind
Oh.
of like reading people, body language,
Oh.
that kind of stuff.
Human.
Human.
Okay. Human.
That's an alien, Jill.
You're an alien.
Thanks.
Know you.
Oh, know you. What is ride?
What does it
Riding a
sound
horse.
like?
Oh, that's fun. Well, I didn't know if it was like riding a bus. You're really good at riding a bus.
What does that even mean? Like, wow.
I don't know. You're
I'm
good
not
at sitting.
saddle sore at all. Yeah, okay. You better watch out. My accounting score is off the charts.
I'm gonna go with 50 survival because I think we should. I think we need to survive.
Ah,
Oh, 2 of these. I can go with human.
Good.
Ride me.
Ride me. You said you would stay away. I
I
lied.
lied. It's my favorite.
Oh, by the way, craft is supposed to be a trade. Like electronics, carpentry, plumbing, construction, that kind of stuff.
I put science shit.
No.
What?
No.
You have to be more specific than that.
You're gonna have to be quicker than that.
Chill. You're on the
When
list.
you're all done with your skills.
I'm on the list. I'm done because I'm fast.
Okay, then choose skills and increase them by 20%.
8?
Yep.
It's so
You can
good.
increase a skill more than once, but none of them can go above 80% at character creation.
Wait, so increase them all by what? 20?
No, you have 8 points to spend, and every point of those 8 is a 20% increase to a skill.
Oh, I get it. No,
And they
this
can
is
go-
totally
they can
unrelated.
stack on like one skill, but
Oh,
it
okay.
can't go above 80.
Cool.
Wait, somebody say something.
Hello.
Ha! Oh shit, that peaked my mic. Sorry.
Got a lot of sciences and
You don't even know. Wait, say something again. Oh damn, it's not working. Just keep talking. Thanks, Jill.
Hello.
Alright, it works now. All my audio sources got messed up.
Maybe be less bad.
I can't.
I'll beat you up.
Beat you up.
Beats you up.
So the science, wait, the crafting shit, science shit doesn't work?
No.
What do I put? I'm
It's like
good
a
at-
trade.
Okay,
so-
I'm gonna put circuits.
Yeah. Or like
Circuits.
electronics would work for that.
Electronics. Electronics. That works.
Electronic.
Alright, we're in, everyone.
So we can increase any skill. Like, does that mean like even ones that are at 0?
wait,
yeah.
wait, what's that thing you
Okay.
just said? We can increase skills?
So 8 skills you can increase by 20%, and you can
Oh.
choose the same one,
Oh.
and it stacks, but you can't go above 80.
Oh.
I know the
Wow.
law.
That's a lot.
Good.
I don't.
Wow. I almost took
I think
law. I'm gonna take accounting. Hold on. Wow.
I feel like historians should know about law.
Nah,
Just saying.
I think everybody should know about law.
Wow,
No.
topical.
Can I get a refund on this melatonin?
On this law.
Oh, there's no lid. That's why it spilled.
What do you mean there's no
Where's
lid?
the lid?
I broke it.
Put it in a
So, let me show you my haul.
Show us, Jill.
This is what my melatonin looks like, and here's the lid.
How'd you do that?
How'd you break
I
it?
don't.
Jill.
I have no idea. Jill.
Oh, I get another
But
science?
It goes back on. Did we get that on stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Oh no! How could this happen to me?
I missed it, so I'll have to watch back.
It was funny.
I think I have 2 more.
I'm broken inside.
Is drive like your personal drive, or like I'm gonna drive this car?
Drive a car.
Okay.
Sorry, I walk everywhere. I live in DC, so.
Wow, it must be nice to have public transport.
Man, oh,
No.
wouldn't know what to say.
Can't relate.
All right, I'm
Actually, I can't
finished.
relate
You can relate. What are you talking
to
about?
here.
You live in a major city.
It was the first time I've ever ridden a train.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
That was barely.
That
a
wasn't it
train.
Dollywood.
I'm kidding. That was a real train.
Are you gatekeeping our public transport, Joe?
Wow.
Yes. Because
Gatekeeping
trains
a
go
train
choo choo, and
experience.
that train did not go choo choo.
What did it do? Did it go beep beep?
It's electric.
It
Woogie
went.
woogie woogie?
That's
Oh,
what it
okay.
did.
Did not go choo choo. You
Thanks
know, I
for the
gotta
demo.
stand with Jill's gatekeeping on this one.
Okay, melatonin, where did you go?
Okay. Y'all have your skills done?
Yep.
Uh huh.
Yes.
Okay. So take a second, get your appearance and your personality and everything together, and I'll be right back. I gotta get in the water, and then we'll start. As soon as I'm back.
Personality. Sexy.
Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
I might.
All right, I'm gonna take us to break scene. We'll be right back while we write this. Then, because it'll be a lot of dead air. Then we'll be right back. Stay tuned. We're back. Oh wow.
Whoa, that was so
Did you
fast.
miss me? No. My gosh, what the fuck, Luna? She said,
So true.
dude. Sorry.
All right.
Dude.
So, today we're playing Delta Green. It's
Yeah.
a basic role-playing system game, same system as like Call of Cthulhu and Mithras and all of those systems. So you might recognize some mechanic. We are doing a one-shot that is found in the Need to Know PDF, which is the free quick start rules. You can find that on DriveThruRPG. Pay what you want. Called Last Things Last. So you all are relatively new agents of Delta Green. So Delta Green is a secret organization that exists within the U.S. government, but there's no official organization, broken up into cells. So like you guys, you only know your handler, like a specific person. You don't know any further up the chain of command than your direct superior. And other agents generally don't know each other until they're contacted to do jobs. And you are expected to keep your involvement in Delta Green secret, even from your employers, who may even be in high positions of power. It's secret even from them. So nobody knows that Delta Green even exists except the people in Delta Green. So don't tell anybody that you're in Delta Green, and keep
Because
your operations low key. But you can still leverage your employer. Some of you do work for the federal government or an establishment. You can kind of secretly siphon off resources from them. You don't get any official funding from Delta Green itself. Everything that you get is from your employer, that through like bureaucracy or some clever acquisition wording, you can acquire gear for your jobs. Your resources are limited, you're sworn to the utmost secrecy, and you're against things that man was not meant to know. So that's great. Let's go through and meet all of our agents, basically who you are, who you officially work for, what your skill set kind of is, and how you joined up with Delta. Or is this your first operation? We have to start with Shan.
Bannon.
Of course.
Damn it.
Legally.
The curse.
Right. So, my agent is called Ellie Morna. She is a physician. Officially, she works at a university as a professor of forensics and anatomy. She is a 32-year-old woman who has a thin, pale, freckled face, bright blue eyes, really long, straight red hair. She stands around 5'8". She's pretty lanky, and she wears like bulky sweaters and jeans and Converse most of the time. And she does take some jobs with government branches like the FBI on the side to make some extra money to send home to her family. And this wouldn't be her first job with Delta Green. I feel like she would have been on a couple before this because of her work with the FBI before.
Yeah. Okay. Probably not anything field work related. Probably just consult, considering your profession.
They're like, this body looks weird, and she's like, yeah, crazy.
Yes, it does.
Can confirm.
Yeah, so they probably, instead of deciding to execute you, decided to recruit you, considering you were useful.
Wow.
Thank God.
Good job, Shannon.
Yay,
Who else could
Shannon.
have fed Nutmeg?
Yep. Now we loop back around to alphabetical, so Jacob.
Ah, Dr. Solomon Bitters. What? I'm next? What the hell?
3 of us.
Only
Uh,
3 people.
yeah, so he stands about 5'8". He is like a maybe late 50s, mid to late 50s man with salt and pepper hair and blue eyes. He has a kind smile, yet a severe brow. Over a gray sweater and dark pants, he almost always wears a short leather apron. And he is missing this part of his left hand, like after his middle finger. He works for the Department of Robotics and Quantum Electronics for a university, and probably was contracted in some capacity or contacted to do some sort of consulting or looking at interesting technology that was found or whatever. So I don't know, since he is older and in his field, maybe this isn't his first time, or maybe he's not super new to Delta Green.
Sure.
Cool.
Sounds good. Jill.
It's Jill's era. Okay, Quinn O'Hara, baby. She works for the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History as like an archivist and like researcher, historian. She specializes in like anthropology. That's like her field of expertise. She has like reddish brown hair that's pretty long and a little bit curly. She's 5'7" and she's got those curves. She's a curvy lady. She's got green blue eyes, very prominent facial features. And her most notable like personality trait is that she's a very hard worker. She has a twin brother named Oliver that she talks about a lot, and she has to work to pay for like his medical expenses. He's getting like medical treatment, and also she has a daughter. She's a single mom of a 5-year-old named Eloise, and she tries to do her best as a single mom. So she's very like gung-ho, hardworking. This is probably her first rodeo with Delta Green. She's only 28, so she's pretty young in comparison to a bunch of other agents. So probably not a lot of experience being with the gang, but yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So you all for one reason or another are around the northern part of the US at this point when you all receive an encrypted email that could only come from one person. I'm popping it up right now.
Spooky.
Well, this is odd. Oh.
So, what are you all up to when you are not together yet? So this is a brief glimpse into your personal lives that this job will inevitably disrupt. So what are you doing when you receive this email? We have to start with Shannon.
So you said we're all like up north for some reason?
You are somewhat close to the northwestern corner.
Okay, yeah.
Within an easy plane flight.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Then she's probably like wrapping up a class, and like she's like checking her emails at the end, like waving bye to each student as they go by, and then she looks at that email and like hurries the rest of them out.
Yeah.
So that she has to lock up the classroom.
No more office hours.
Yeah. Like, emergency just popped up. Gotta go.
Sounds good. What's Dr. Solomon up to?
Dr. Bitters is like bent over his bench, like his glasses on the edge of his nose, looking down at these tiny electronics with like giant magnifying glass in front of his face, and he's like just about to complete some experimentation on quantum entanglement and like press a button, and then a light lights up on the other side of the room, and just as he's about to press it, hears a bing of the email, and then he like reflexively kicks everything off his desk, and he's like, curses and runs off towards his desk, and then like reads it and goes, "Ah, awesome. Okay, great." Flips all the lights on.
Incredible.
Grabs his revolver.
Classic.
Dr. Bitters is always packing.
Always
Yeah,
packing,
baby.
man.
Incredible.
Is that like his own gun, or is that given to him by whatever? What lab does he work for?
He works for a university lab, but not. He's not like a professor there. It's a lab, like underground, that's funded by some big tech company in like California, and he just uses
secret
the.
R&D.
Yeah, he just uses the electricity of the university because they can pass it off as like an expense really easily, and
Yeah.
cover it up as like, oh, the student just left the light on for 6 months.
Yeah.
And no, the gun is his father's old service revolver that he keeps with him.
Wow.
Was his dad a cop?
Yeah.
Oh, boo.
Back when being a
Dark.
cop was cool.
Wow.
Never.
All right. Jill, what's
Quinn is probably at like some sort of conference, like for historians of some like people pursuing like research and stuff. And so maybe her meeting just ended, and she's kind of sitting out outside of like the big old meeting room that they congregate in, and she's probably sitting on a bench like finishing up her notes or something, and she gets a notification on her phone and checks it.
all right? Y'all flying there? Is that how you're gonna get there?
Sure thing.
I'm taking my pony. No, I will fly.
All right. When you guys arrive at the airport, you've never been on a field deployment, so this will be new to you. You've only done like consulting work. So when you arrive at the airport, there are tickets waiting for you at the kiosk. When you go up to like buy some, the attendant there says that there are already tickets towards this city reserved for you under an anonymous name. And so you all board your respective planes, and whichever airport you land in, you eventually end up in this tiny town. Well, it's not that tiny, but pretty small town of Ellensburg, Washington. It's kind of in central Washington, few hours east of Mount Rainier. So you all arrive in this small town. It's pretty normal. It's got the usual, like, it's got some small businesses, a couple chains here and there, but you all meet up at the post office, where there is a singular package with all 3 of your names on it. I assume that you guys don't know each other, unless you do somehow, and there's some wild coincidence that you both ended up in Delta Green.
Unless Solomon's worked on a similar case, then probably not.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I imagine my work is pretty solitary from y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you would all show up for the same package.
Here for a package.
Same.
Push my
I
glasses
am
up.
also here for a package.
I was here first. Excuse, madam, this package. Madam.
Ladies
Well,
first.
hey, this is very odd, but the package does have 3 names on it. 3 people
I have
of
3
address.
different names. Oh, okay.
Well, I have a certain Solomon Bitters for this one, Quinn O'Hara and Ellie Morna.
Yep.
Shut my
This is
spectacles.
addressed to all of you, and it's like piece of paper sized. It's in a little envelope, and it has
Quinn's
a
gonna,
little
like,
bit of weight
snatch
to it. Yeah.
She's gonna be like,
I'm like reaching for it right as she does.
Yeah.
Okay. Begrudgingly
So you
retie
have
my
this
apron.
envelope.
All right. Well, I don't think we should open this here. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna look around for suspicious individuals.
Yeah, so you see, like, there's an older man buying stamps. There's somebody else with trying to fit like a bunch of stuff into this box, complaining about the shipping price. But those are the only two people in here other than you three.
Yeah. If we go outside, people might not be able to hear us.
All right.
Hmm.
I was outside.
All right. It is a typically rainy and cloudy day, a little bit of mist settling over everything. You huddle under the awning outside of the post office. Cars drive by, splashing through the puddles and everything. It's about noon. You got a relatively early flight. And there's nobody outside. There's a few benches out, and then there's like right in front of the drop box where you drop off mail after hours.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. What do you do?
Yeah, Quinn's gonna like eye. Yeah, she's gonna like eye the two suspiciously. She's gonna be like, and then she's gonna open the thing.
Okay. Are you doing this like away from everybody so only you can see it?
Yes. First.
So you open up this package, and the first thing that drops out is a key, like a small silvery key. It looks to be some sort of house key or something. Not attached to a ring or anything, just small key. And you find one of these pieces. There are two pieces of paper inside this manila envelope that is also inside the package. The first one looks like this. It is a smaller piece of paper put on top of a pretty thick file. It reads, directives. Proceed to the residence of Agent Clyde Bogman, deceased. Remove any evidence of our activities. Report security breaches. Heirs are expected within 48 hours. Make sure everything is clean by then. No friendlies. And destroy this message immediately after memorizing it.
What's it say?
Well, it says that we are supposed to proceed to the residence of an Agent Clyde Bowman, who is dead. And we're supposed to destroy or remove any evidence of our activities, or whoever sent those activities. And we are also to report security breaches. And heirs are expected within 48 hours. So we have to make sure that everything's clean by the time they arrive. No friendlies, whatever that means.
It means that nobody involved in this there's friendlies are like people that are like associates of Delta Green that kind of like help out every now and then. This means that nobody else is in on this but you three.
Okay, so we're alone in this, the three of us together, so behave yourselves. Destroy this message immediately after memorizing it, which I'm good at, so don't worry.
I pull out my gun and I point it at the paper.
Alright.
Can you wait till I put it down, please?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
You're gonna pull a gun in the middle of the crowded street?
Please don't
No,
do
I was
that.
kidding.
She's gonna like scrutinize the paper as I write this down.
Yeah.
Smells of anthrax.
It's pretty like thin, kind of like, it's got that like, it looks like it was typed on a typewriter. It's all a little bit smudged on the corners of the ink, creased in the middle where it was folded in half. And then underneath this, while you are memorizing it, you find this file.
Hyde Bowman, family wife.
My grandma's name was Marlene. Rip.
Oh.
Wow.
Rip Marlene.
Rip Marlene. Oh.
So this is the file on the person that you are supposed to go clean up after. Worked for the IRS officially, but also participated in 11 operations with Delta Green, specializing in taxation and property confiscations.
Wow.
Not currently affiliated though.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the bad people in the Bible.
Clyde
The
Bowman.
IRS.
Yeah, the IRS.
Delta Green was in the Bible.
Yeah.
Oh, he's old as hell. Okay.
Bill, he's dead.
Yeah.
He was only 56.
Wait, what year is it?
Oh no, his wife. Sorry. His wife was
like,
56.
This
Yo, what year is
adventure
it?
was written in 2015,
Okay.
but we can assume that it's 2022.
Cool. So he's like.
It doesn't
super
make
old.
much of a difference.
Super old.
What? I'm kidding. My grandparents were born in like the 30s, so
Jill, you're super old.
I really am.
Oh, he's
okay.
super old.
Oh, he worked for the IRS. He deserved to die. Respectfully.
Wow.
Okay. I show them like his file.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do
This is
I
him.
did I have any? Have I had any? Have I heard of him or worked with him at all?
No, this guy would have been before your time.
Okay. He's before
would,
my
uh,
time.
He worked. He was active like 20 years ago or so. Oh no, he was active in the 60s. Never mind.
Yeah, that's really old.
So 40 years ago.
Okay. Wow.
Well, how are we supposed to find out where this guy lives?
He was 15 to 20 in the 60s. No, he wasn't.
Well, I was.
He's
about to say,
15 to
what
25. Sorry. I guess the early 20s, sure.
This is the best Delta Green has to offer.
Yeah.
Phoebe. Oh my gosh, you okay? I just rolled over her
Aw.
ear on accident with my chair.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But she didn't cry or anything. She just like looked at me like I was sincerely hurting her feelings, and that somehow worked.
Oh no.
Wow.
Okay.
You're a monster.
No, I'm not. I shoot the report.
Cease.
Just
Oh my
kidding. Just
God.
kidding.
So,
You're so cringe.
I haven't shot.
How do you destroy the directive?
Can I put it in one of the puddles? Does it dissolve?
What the fuck?
Yeah. It breaks
See?
apart over time and
No,
it's
but
old.
okay.
You see it walk
See?
down a storm drain.
that's one way to do
As
it.
someone
Okay.
who's an expert at preserving paper, I know that water does not preserve paper.
That was really good. Good thing.
Don't say anything.
The
right,
address was also attached.
Oh god!
No!
Alright, game over, guys.
I leap into the storm drain. Do you have the key?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's find this house. Was the address
Here's
on
the
there?
address.
Oh. Okay.
I memorized it in my big old brain.
All right. Let me see. I pull out the BlackBerry. Do you have one of the new phones?
Jesus.
Or do I?
Yes.
She holds up her
Well,
iPhone.
Yes. All right.
Put that away, you're
Oh,
embarrassing
that
me.
brick breaker
Alright.
on that thing?
Ah, yes. I want to play.
No,
Okay.
actually, sorry.
How old is Quinn?
She's 28.
Okay. Amazing.
She's a millennial.
Yeah. So the address
Good.
given is on the other side of town from the post office.
Ah.
There
We take
is
the train.
a unit listed, so you can assume that it's an apartment.
Oh, this guy wasn't rich.
Yeah, right. That's what I was expecting.
At least
All
we're
right.
not cleaning out a mansion. That would have taken years.
You know, there's not a lot
True.
of glory in Delta Green.
Maybe we should pick up a mop on the way.
For what?
I don't think that's what they mean by clean.
Yeah. I keep almost slipping back into Maurice. I'm really fighting it.
Slow down, Maurice.
So, All right, let's get a move on.
We
Okay.
leave.
I'll be right back.
How are you getting to this
Right,
apartment? You walk in there in the rain?
How far away? If I look at it on my GPS, how far away does it look like it is?
You think it would be a 25-minute walk?
Yeah, we can walk that.
Or,
Okay.
Like hail a cab or something. Which state are we in?
Washington.
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 But it's a small
Oh.
town. I don't know. Would they have cabs?
Well, do they have a train?
It's not big enough for a train. There's
Well,
there's
yeah.
like 2 buses that cycle through the town.
Well, we can just walk. It's fine.
We can catch it. Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay.
We don't want to like raise suspicion
Sure we
on
do.
a bus.
Yeah, what are you all wearing? I know Solomon's wearing like the sweater and stuff. What are you two wearing?
I imagine. What season is it?
There's the calendar. Open the calendar. It's October 20th.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Definitely like a scarf and like a little like coat. You know,
You got
dark
the basic white
academia
girl fit.
aesthetic. Yeah. Round glasses. Like she looks like me except has a kid.
So MILF Jill.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, sounds good.
Ellie's in like her usual just big chunky like tan sweater, her jeans. She's got on like rain boots this time though, not Converse.
Nice. All right, so
Got
none
a
of you have
little
an
leather
umbrella.
Remember
Actually,
the
now
nothing
thinking
goes.
about it, I think Quinn would have an umbrella. She's very like prepared.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so are you sharing your umbrella with everybody? Okay.
maybe I'll share it with how do you pronounce her name?
Ellie?
Oh, it's Ellie. I thought you
I
named
changed
her
it.
something else.
It was
Oh, okay.
Ismay, and then I wanted her to be Southern, so I changed it. I didn't feel like trying
Okay.
to figure out a Scottish accent again, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll share my umbrella with Ellie, but not
Nice.
Solomon because he's a weirdo.
All right. So you guys trudge through the rain and the cold through the city. There's a lot of these concrete buildings, also a lot of wood, kind of cabin-like structures. You see there's a lot of people kind of like look at you as they see Solomon just head down while you guys are right next to him holding the umbrella. So Solomon's soaking wet by the time you get to the other side of town, and you
What
guys
happened?
are.
What happened?
You didn't? Do you have an umbrella?
Yes, I'm an old man. My knees get
Okay,
weak in the
cool.
rain.
Ellie's
Never mind.
the only one who didn't bring one.
Yeah.
Never
So
thought to buy one.
Ellie doesn't have an umbrella.
I'm just
Iconic.
I'm under,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, huddling together.
There you go.
Quinn.
Quinn.
I keep wanting to say Hannah. I don't know why. I think it's because O'Hara.
Oh,
Hannah.
I'm Irish.
Hannah. Irish.
Irish American baby.
Irish.
You arrive.
Anyway.
You arrive at let's see.
Honey, I'm home.
You arrive at not Doctor Bowman's apartment. You see that it is a pretty normal, if a little brutalist building. It's a lot of like blocky concrete, all gray and like cold glass. It's a very uninviting kind of building. There's a pair of double doors, double doors at the front of the building
Pair of
with
double
like
doors.
a little scanner there.
No.
Are there any cameras that I can see?
No, there are no surveillance cameras around, and there's not a lot of people on this side of town in general. There's a lot of apartment buildings. There's like a convenience store across the street and everything. There, you see like a bait shop at the end of this road, right when it starts to lead out north.
A bake or bait?
Bait,
Gotcha.
like bait
Yeah.
and like camping supplies and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And what floor would his apartment be on?
You think it's on like the 3rd floor?
Okay. And we got a key, but not a key card. I will approach the door.
Okay.
Look around for a minute. Look at the scanner. Look at the keyhole.
There is a desk on the other side of this these doors, but nobody's sitting at it. There's like a little silver bell that you like tap sitting on the desk inside, but there's nobody
bells.
there. So
let's see. I would like to. I tried that. Didn't try the knob. Does it work?
no, it doesn't move at all.
Nice. There's
Well.
a card in that envelope, was there?
Was there?
Did I
What you
miss?
saw.
Did I? Okay. Maybe
This
the
this
key
keypad
itself-
is like brand new. Like there's not
Oh.
even any like scratches on it or anything.
They must have done it after he died.
It's a keypad or a keycard scanner.
It's just like a thing that you wave a card.
One of
in
those.
front
All right. I would like to attempt to jerry-rig together an RFID spoofer with whatever is in my pockets, including my BlackBerry.
What kind of stuff do you have? You got like
I have my BlackBerry, so it has an antenna and like a radio
Yeah.
transmitter receiver. I have a lot of wires, some random logic gates, and probably like a wayward microcontroller, and like not a keyboard though, so I'd have to use my BlackBerry keyboard.
all right.
It'll
let's
take
get-
some time.
Let's get the first roll of the
Yeah,
Campaign.
roll of the game.
What am I making?
of the campaign.
So you could make a craft electronics or like a science electricity. I think either of those could work here, or computer science.
Okay, I'll
It's
do
really-
computer science because I meant to bump one of the others, but I forgot to. So I'll do computer science.
Okay.
Oh!
Wow, that is a
That was really good.
roll,
That was-
actually. So ones are critical hits. If you succeed at a roll and you roll doubles, it's like a 33 or something like that. That's a critical hit. If you fail and roll doubles, that's a critical fumble. If you roll a 100, that's also a fumble. Bad stuff happens. So you succeed with flying colors.
Yay!
Sit here like kind of with your coat and tinkering with your phone and everything.
Mhm.
And the red light suddenly turns green, and you hear a loud click come from the door,
Oh, we're in.
and you're able to pull it open and walk inside.
Well, no more brick breaker for a while.
Well, a shame.
So there are two elevators, one on either side, and then there are two doors on either side labeled stairs. And then there is an office door that you can see labeled office at the top, at the other end of the hallway.
Is there a camera behind the desk?
There are no cameras around.
I will look behind the desk for stuff.
Okay. You see there is a notepad there with like a person's name next to like a phone number with like a callback about rent special. There is a computer that is currently locked. And there is a bowl with some mints sitting on the counter. And then there's that bell. And there's also
Okay.
pens.
Okay, I will unplug the mouse and spool it up the wire and put it in my apron pocket. Then I'll take the phone number of the person, put it in my apron pocket, and then I will
Did
go
you take their
to-
mouse?
no,
Alright, well,
and I'll go to one of the elevators.
you can't just take people's mice.
They need to learn how to use the command prompt. These children these days are so reliant on their mice. Don't know any commands. What happens if USB dies? We're all screwed.
Solomon's a Linux user.
And you use a touch screen like the regular people.
No. Haptic feedback would be the death of us all.
Bing bong. The door to the elevator slides open. And you all step inside. You see the numbers are labeled 1 through 6.
Is it a touchscreen elevator?
No, they are.
Okay, good.
They are analog.
Nice.
3.
As the doors are just about to close, you hear, "Oh, wait! Hold it for me, please!"
Yes, sir.
You see a slightly older woman with this starting to gray hair.
Oops.
Absolutely destroyed.
Sorry for
shuffling,
misgendering you.
shuffling over with holding a leash in one hand, and there is a Pomeranian on the end of the leash that's kind of like, she's kind of like having to like drag. It's soaking wet.
Aw.
The Pomeranian is just like,
Yeah, it's so small.
it shakes and goes,
Yeah. Pretty much just soaks the whole like tile floor.
Oh.
She almost slips on the way to the elevator. Says, "Oh, thank you so much." Comes in and presses. "Oh, you already pressed 3. Good." And the doors close. And
I'm just like facing the wall, just kind of stroking my beard.
so,
I thought you were about to say something else.
Stroking my cock.
Daily
Cat.
living.
Ah, old women.
I agree.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we ride up 3 floors.
You ride up this elevator music that has to be from like the 60s playing.
It's gonna kill you.
And she's like, "Oh, I love this song. So what brings you here? I haven't seen you around."
We're visiting a relative.
"Oh, who is that?"
Francis.
"Francis. I haven't heard of him."
Her, Francis.
Oh, her.
Yes.
I haven't heard of her.
She keeps to herself. She doesn't really talk to anyone.
I know everybody on the 3rd floor.
Well, maybe we pressed the wrong floor.
Okay. You reach the 3rd floor. The thing, "Come on, Mitzi!" Pulls on the leash, and the dog like dragging it, like kind of slides across the elevator instead of walking. And
We're good.
Francis starts walking down the.
I think we should hang back.
What?
Be like, okay. I think we should hang back and like not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be like, okay.
Yeah, so you stay in the elevator, click like a different floor.
Yeah, we click 4 and we're gonna walk down the stairs.
Okay. Yeah. You get to the 4th floor. Every floor here looks the same. It's got this like bright orange carpet that is like stained and so like beat down that you think it hasn't been changed since the 60s when this place was built. And you start making your way to the stairs.
Yes, we walk down the stairs, and when we get to the room number that would be directly above his place, his apartment, are there windows nearby that? Is there... I'm scanning for exits, scanning like exit signs, if there's an outlet in the hallway, any of that.
On
Just-
the 4th floor or on
Yes, on the 4th floor, just so I have an idea of what to expect when we go down.
the 3rd? You see, it's like a hotel. Like it's kind of laid out
Sure.
like a hotel where each door has a physical lock on it.
Gotcha.
A door number next to it has a little peephole in it. The bottom, there's this metal plate with like that brush type stuff
Yeah.
on the bottom, so you can't see under the crack.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it as far as
Okay.
you can't see any external windows.
Okay. We go to the 3rd floor.
Okay. You arrive. Are you going straight to the apartment listed on the address?
Look around, see if we see the old lady.
Yeah, she's at the door right next door to it.
Is there a
Trying,
window
like-
on the stair doors?
No, it's completely enclosed.
Shit.
And she's like fumbling with her keys, like trying. Oh, I thought it was this one. Are you gonna wait till she figures it out?
It's,
Yeah.
I feel like we should.
Yeah, I will wait.
Okay. She goes inside of her apartment, closes the door. You hear it lock behind her.
Go, go, go.
Head on up
Duck
to
under her peephole.
Mhm.
yeah.
Did the doors open into the hallway or into the rooms?
No, into the room.
Okay.
And
We go to
see,
his door, yeah.
Yeah, apartment 314. There are little cards underneath the number with like little slots for paper that you can like write your name on, and there is no name on this one.
He is dead.
Recently, though. Come on.
Gotta flip this place, huh?
All right, you unlock the door, and you open it up. The curtains are all drawn, so very little light is filtering in from the gray day outside. It's a pretty small apartment, very Spartan furnishings. As you walk in, you can see just inside the door, there's like a series of hooks with some keys hanging off of it. To the right of you, it goes into a kitchen. In front of you, it goes into a living room. And then a hallway branches off the living room to the right. And then there is a balcony with like a sliding glass door on the other side.
Looking around, do we see anything out of the ordinary?
There's little evidence that somebody has lived here in a while, other than there's this like veneer of cigarette smoke that kind of like, you know how if somebody smokes in their house, you get like the stain everywhere.
Yeah.
Everything is covered in like a fine layer of it. There's a few like pots and pans and cans in the kitchen. And you can see like there's a fridge that's facing away from you. It's kind of like around this corner. And there's like a stove and a sink.
Does anything...
There's a stack of stuff on a coffee table in the living room that you can see. There's an old, like, big, boxy CRT TV sitting across from this well-worn couch. There's a stack of magazines on this coffee table. There's a couple crossword puzzle books that are pretty much completely filled out. A few issues of Sports Illustrated and Reader's Digest, and then there's like a box of those I forget, like, is the Hostess powdered donuts?
Yeah.
The like powdered sugar donuts
Hell yeah.
and everything. Yeah, there's a box of those sitting on this coffee table as well.
Is there an
I wonder what...
odor besides cigarette smoke?
Other than like stale food.
Okay.
Before we go any farther into the house, I'm gonna like pull a bunch of pairs of gloves out of my pocket and like hand two to each of them.
Like surgical gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want
Good
any
idea.
fingerprints.
I will
All right, bend over.
flick a light switch off and on, see if
No,
it turns on and off.
Yep.
Do
Electricity.
that. I don't... You're gonna signal somebody that we're here.
I will peruse I will go into the bedroom.
Okay. You turn to the right down that hallway, and you see there are 4 doors. There's one door at the end of the hallway, 2 branching off of the end, and then 1 closer to you. You can see there's a white tile floor. The door is hanging open to this one. And now that you have gone inside a bit, you can see there is a big, tall breakfast bar on like opposite to the sink. The ceiling kind of comes down, light fixtures hang from it, and on the fridge you can see the only splash of color in this apartment so far is a paper that is with just a simple little circular magnet attached to the fridge. It's a drawing of a crude human figure entitled Grandpa, and it's hanging on the refrigerator.
Aw.
And it's signed Cassie, and it has 2 gold star stickers underneath the name.
Aw.
Looks like we have our first suspect.
So, you are looking down this hallway.
Yeah.
Where do you go first?
I will start at the room the door that is ajar.
Okay. Sounds good. You walk into this this room. You see it has a white tile floor. On the opposite side from the door, you see there is a large glass door, like a shower door, and there's a big crack right in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Scattered around the floor are pieces of broken ceramics.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see there is a bar that had been previously mounted right next to the shower, like a towel rack, that has been ripped off of the wall. And then the toilet has, the seat has a big chunk taken out of it, and there's a faint smell of death in the air here.
Well, must have had too much Chipotle before it passed. I will investigate. There is no body in here?
No.
Evidence that there was once a body in here, though.
There's no blood anywhere.
Oh. Hey. Do some swabs or whatever you do. And I'll go down
Are
across
you
the hall.
at me?
Yeah.
No way to treat a lady.
Well, no way to treat your elders, Missy.
Jesus fucking.
My daughter could beat your daughter up.
My daughter's like 3 years old.
5.
Don't talk about my daughters.
What?
I will go down the hall to the other to another door.
Okay. What are you two doing?
Oh. I take that back, but yeah, you guys.
Quinn's gonna start like collecting like the broken stuff on the ground, like the evidence of like things breaking in kind of like a very careful, preserved way. Kind of just picking up the ceramic stuff and the towel rack and
You have like a
those things.
plastic, like a garbage bag that you're putting it all in.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a medicine cabinet in this bathroom, like behind the mirror?
Yeah.
I look and see if there are any pills left.
Yeah, there's like some aspirin, there's some ibuprofen. You also see like a giant like this tall bottle of melatonin like crammed into the corner. You go for it and it only has like 3 pills left in it.
Nice.
And you find a single stray Valium.
Ooh.
I take the single stray Valium.
Okay.
Oh god.
Why would you do that?
You know I had to.
Ellie, what are you doing?
She was gonna go for like the windows to see if there was any like evidence of breaking and entering.
Mhm.
But once he starts talking about swabs and stuff, she'll just give a quick glance at that and come back to it later. But go into the bathroom and start like looking for any like weird things in there.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing you saw at the balcony window was a series of handprints at about like 3 feet tall, like tiny handprints.
Okay, it's the kid.
Unless
Any other windows in the?
Not in the living room. There's just that big
Gotcha. Okay.
door there.
Each room too, she'll kind of look at any points of entry to try and find like mud on the window or like cracked wood or anything to see if
Okay. Sounds good.
What am I swabbing in here? Alright, well, that's not helpful.
Can you find evidence of like murder or death of some kind? You're a forensics professor, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I'm trying. I didn't know if you saw something specific.
Just looks creepy.
Well, yeah.
I don't get out of the lab
Dead man's
much.
bathroom. Yeah, she'll tighten her gloves. They're getting samples of things, I guess.
All right, start dusting for prints.
Yeah.
All right, give me a
Got like some
forensics roll.
solutions in her bag for.
Nice.
Where is it? Ah, tits.
Okay, you are unable to find any prints that deviate from the one set that you find around here that you assume is Clyde's. As you're dusting prints, though, you hear a knock on the door. And there's another knock.
I will totally ignore it and go into the room I was going to go into.
Okay. Which one is that? There's a door at the end of the hall, and then there's one to its left and one to its right.
Start at the left. Adventures go left.
Okay. You you turn to the left, and you can see that there is a queen-sized bed in here. There is a nightstand next to it with a lamp, and then across from the bed, there is a dresser. You can see there's a series of picture frames here. You can see a picture of an older man, shaved head, pretty long beard. You assume Clyde, next to a smaller woman in her like mid 50s, 55 or something like that. Next to him, arm around him, and you also see there are two picture frames with a teenage boy in a cap and gown, and then a teenage girl in a cap and gown there. Those two are right next to each other. Then there is another like really tiny picture frame where it's like a school picture of a 6-year-old girl. And this picture frame rests on top of a ceramic paperweight with a small handprint put in it with the name, with Cassie age 4 kind of like painted on it in green, bright green paint.
Boy. Cassie did it.
Those are her fingerprints.
Does this room look disheveled in any way? Is the bed
No.
made?
The bed, like one corner of it is pulled up.
Okay.
And there's like an indentation in the pillow.
Are there nightstands by both sides?
Yes, although the one on the left side of the bed, the closest one to the wall, is completely empty.
Gotcha.
And
There's
you
still
see
knocks.
Yeah, there's another one as your third round of knocks. There is a picture frame on the nightstand on the right side of the same woman that was in the picture with Clyde on the dresser.
I will. Where are the women folk? Are you guys in the bathroom still?
Cassie, you're not Cassie. Jesus Christ, I'm not the 4-year-old. Quinn. I almost named my character Cass, so that threw me off.
That would have been a trip.
Yeah, Quinn is finishing up like getting all this stuff, like the debris and things, out of the bathroom, and she's gonna like come into the hallway.
I will emerge into the hallway as well and quietly make my way to the front door, and I'll just go. And I'll pull out my revolver and just sidle up to the door and look through the thing.
Yeah, you see a big old eyeball right on the other side of the thing. You hear, "Hello? Is anybody in there?"
Does it sound like, is it the old lady? I knew
Oh.
we should have killed her.
Go away.
I will take
Is
3.
anybody in there? I'll call the landlord.
Oh god.
Does she? Can I see if there's a dog in her arm?
No, you don't. You just. She's like looking in the peephole.
Fuck.
So you can't see much of what's going on out there.
I take. Ooh. I will just look down the hallway, see what they're doing, if they can hear this.
I can hear it.
Yeah, you both can hear it.
Hmm. I let it go. And instead take a few steps back. And to like the edge of the like kitchen counter, like the fridge or something, I'll tie one end of the mouse cord and then to the like wall, like the door stopper, so that when it opens it's like a tripwire a couple inches off the ground. And I'll just leave it there and then quietly step away from the door.
Okay.
And go back down the hallway.
There's one last round of knocking, and then it stops.
Dark.
What are you all doing now?
Oh,
Quinn's gonna go into the room at the end of the hallway.
Okay. You open it up, and something large and soft like falls out onto your head. And
Chewbacca?
What is it?
you pull it off quickly, like wrestle it off of your head, and you see it's a towel. You have opened the door to the linen closet.
nice.
Is there anything sus in here?
Looks like just a towel stacked up. There's some hand towels. You can see there's like an old like shower curtain rod sitting at the bottom.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go to the glass door. Is the balcony facing the parking lot by chance?
Yeah, where you entered.
Okay, then I will crack that ever so slightly so that we can hear if cars pull up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go assist whatever the hell Jill's character is, Quinn, in putting the towels back in place.
Okay.
Oh, these damn things.
Look at this.
Shit, turn it back into Maurice. I'm gonna accept it. I'm Maurice now.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the bedroom and do the same thing, like look at all the windows, try to dust for anything I can.
Okay. Yeah, you can give me another forensics roll. You don't see anything out of the ordinary
Yeah.
with this window. You see there are some thick blackout curtains there. You dust for prints, and it is the same story. Only one set, mostly. There's a few smaller ones, but judging from the size and like what it was touching, you assume that it was Cassie.
Hurt to think the little girl did it.
The only disturbance so far we've found, like, evidence of death has been in the bathroom. So, what's a little sus? Elvis moment. Sorry, is it too soon?
That was really
Oh,
funny.
man. I should've. She's gonna go back to the bathroom. Can I like test the stuff in the medicine cabinet?
Yeah.
Or
You got like some test files and stuff. Yeah, everything seems to be what you would think it is.
oh, I can't test the fucking Valium.
Yeah, I just took this dude's Valium.
Bitters drops dead. I guess we'll know that that did it.
A Valium would probably do that to him anyway.
There's one door left on the opposite. It's closed. It's on the opposite side of the bedroom.
I want to look in the all the drawers in the dresser and then both nightstands as well. Being careful not to like knock anything so that it would move out of place.
Yeah, you you see there's a bunch of clothes folded up in a lot of these. Look under them and everything, and you get to like the bottom shelf of the dresser, and you lift it up, and you feel something shift under the as in like the bottom of it kind of tilt up.
Oh, nice. Okay, I thought you meant something was moving in there.
No.
I will gingerly take the clothes out and fold the bottom of the drawer up.
You can see there is a false bottom to it, and there are 3 VHS tapes at the bottom.
Look at my watch, check the year, and then take the VHS tapes and put them in my pouch, and then put the clothes back.
Yeah. You can see they are labeled, like there's stuff written in Sharpie on it. You can see one is apostrophe NAM.
Oh, nice.
62.
Nice.
There is Syria 88.
Okay.
And then there is Appalachia and no date.
Nice. Okay.
What are the rest of you doing in the meantime?
I'll go to the last room.
Okay.
I'll
As
follow.
you see Solomon rummaging through the dresser, you open the last door, and it is a musty, windowless room. You can see there are boxes upon boxes filled with documents stacked up on the other side of the room. There is a desk here with more just sheafs of paper, documents stacked up on it. And there's no computer. And you also find a filing cabinet as well.
I'm gonna put my arm out so Quinn doesn't step in just yet, and then go in, dust around.
Yep. Yeah, you don't think somebody's been in here for a couple weeks, maybe? But even then, like, the dust is only clear at, like, the chair
Yeah.
and part of the desk.
No other point of entry into here.
Nope, the door is the only way in and out.
Okay. Alright. You're good. Ready to start reading?
I was born ready.
All right. So you start taking boxes down, going through their contents, looking for anything pertaining to Delta Green so that you can destroy it or take it for yourself or just get rid of it. It's going to take one person 12 hours to go through everything. If you split it up, that can
4 hours.
Yep. Do any of you have what are you all accounting?
Lots. So much. Like 80, I think.
80 and
I think I
accounting?
maxed. Oh no, 70. I got 70, which is
10.
still kind
I
of
got 10
absurd.
accounting.
Okay.
10.
So because you have a high accounting rating, you see a lot of this is like financial records and paperwork and everything.
Nice.
So you can have the time
Yo!
that it takes because you're familiar with like, oh, these are just like his tax returns.
Yeah.
You can get rid of those. So it'll only take you 2 hours total if all 3 of you.
I'll say I can get through all these if you want to work on the bathroom and making sure the rest of the house is spiffy. It'll take me about 6 or so hours.
I mean, once we're done there, we can come help you.
Yeah, alright. Well, hop to.
So I'm good at like documents and records and stuff. So I don't know if you want my help still,
I can
or
go clean up if you two
if we
wanna-
can leave Ellie to clean up. Yeah.
Why don't you go talk to the old lady down the road?
No.
What, me?
Man, get her off our trail.
How do I do that?
I wouldn't talk to her, I don't think.
Then you're from the American Kennel Association or whatever.
What does that have to do? Oh, to take our dog away?
Dog. So you got an illegal breed.
Pomeranian?
Pomeranians are so dangerous.
You don't know.
I mean, she almost slipped and fell because of it today. I don't know.
Oh, she saw
don't
you,
know
damn.
if- Here's the problem, is that I don't want extended FaceTime with her, because then she will, like, memorize what I look like. Unless she can't really see that well. She is pretty old.
I resent that.
What if I take her glasses? Was she wearing glasses?
I think that makes you a little bit more suspicious than if she just saw you earlier.
Okay.
All right, help me with reading.
well. Okay.
Okay. Ellie, what are you doing?
Ellie will go and, like, just fix everything to exactly how we came in to look at it. Like, dust off the floor for any of our footprints, any, like, the rainwater or mud that we tracked in. Like,
Yep.
I'll take my shoes off and put it by the door and then
Start covering your tracks.
just completely clean it, look for any, like, blood splatter or anything that shows any foul play, but
Yeah, you don't find any evidence of fault. However, about 2 hours in, you're an hour away from finishing up with all the documents. You got like a stack of like Delta Green documents, then like the harmless documents.
Yeah.
You hear, Ellie, since you're near the front door, you would hear footsteps outside the door and people talking, voices, muffled voices. And then the door handle starts to rattle.
okay, I grab my shoes, hop over the mouse,
Yeah.
go to the back room. Guess we gotta get the fuck out of here.
How do we...
Quiet voices, very quiet voices.
You still have like a pretty sizable stack up to do.
I think she brought the landlord.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We can try to escape. We would just need to bring this stuff with us, but I don't know if that's safe to do.
We need
There's
to get-
like 4, like, you know, those boxes that hold like papers and stuff, like the cardboard,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
cardboard box. There's like 4 of those at least, and the filing cabinet.
If anything's not
contents of the
accounted
file.
for, they'll know. These are accounting documents. They'll be able to trace all the years, all the months, all that.
Okay. Well, should we hide?
Where is there to hide?
There's that room that has no windows.
We're in that room.
There's this room that has no windows.
You
I booby trapped the front door.
you hear the handle turn and the door
I'd
creak
go
open.
into the room and close the door.
Yeah,
first.
we close it, and
Okay.
is there any furniture in this room?
Oh yeah, there's the desk, there's the chair, there's the
there a lock
filing
on the door?
cabinet. Yeah, like just one that you like turn on the handle.
I'll look at which one of them looks the most ripped.
Oh,
I will-
oh, of you two?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
what are your strengths?
my
10.
strength actually is probably not that high.
Actually, I think mine's 10 also. I will look at them both and
Mine's
motion at the
13.
desk.
Heyo.
I will suggest in a whispered voice that we put the desk in front of the door.
We gotta be so fucking quiet. Are you kidding me?
What?
Can I attempt to move the desk in front of the door
I
very
will
quietly?
help. We'll just lift it and then float across the ground.
All right, sure. Yeah, one of you can roll stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah, if
Jill?
you're trying to
I'm
keep it
also
quiet.
not good at that.
Where is that? Oh, I have a 10.
I will do it.
All right.
Okay.
Holy
Take
crap! You are on
Jacob.
fire. You like use cardboard from one of the like
Yeah, we'll make a
documents
little-
to like
Yeah.
and slide it across.
Mhm.
As you hear, "Oh, forgot her name.
Fuck. Shit.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Janowitz. He's been dead for a couple weeks now. I don't think anybody should. And I know his family isn't due to arrive for another 2 days, so I don't know who would be in here." And then he's like, "Oh, I swear Oh!" And then you hear a crack noise from outside. He's like, "Oh, my hip! Oh, my hip!" He's like, "Oh, Miss Janowitz, are you okay?"
I'm just like kind of serious, and then like,
I'll call the ambulance.
It's
And before too
thought it
long,
was a good
you hear sirens going outside
what the fuck
and
did you do?
doors open and close.
I've been reading while we're waiting for the ambulance. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get through the rest of
you're
these.
finishing
We're
it up,
we're just like furiously reading.
I'm just
Yeah.
sitting on the desk swirling my solution.
In the bottom drawer of the filing cabinet, you find a shoebox that has more VHS tapes.
Ooh.
Okay. Like a lot?
There's like
Are they labeled similarly?
yeah, if you want to like pick them up and everything,
Mm-hmm.
you have something like Houston 99 or something.
Okay. Yes, then I will put the Nom and the Syria tapes in the shoebox and then hold the shoebox and pretend as though I don't have a third one in my pockets.
Oh, okay. Okay. You have the
Appalachia one.
yeah. Okay. Sounds good. You hear people talking outside like, "All right, Mrs. Janowitz, don't worry, we're gonna get you some help." And he's like, "What did I even trip on?" And you hear like being loaded up on a stretcher, and you can hear footsteps going through the apartment, and you can see light kind of sweeping back and forth, and you see the knob start to like jiggle on the office door. Then you just hear and steps that fade away.
Holding my breath.
You hear, "What in the? Is this a mouse?"
God damn it.
And
God damn it.
you hear another voice say, "Hey, that's the one I got downstairs."
God damn it. I can't believe you.
Jacob!
It was a good idea.
Twas not.
Jacob!
He's like,
Nothing
"I
you
don't
do
know."
is a good idea.
You hear, "I don't know what that's doing up here. This place is locked. Something's up. I gotta go call that medium again." And you hear footsteps
Okay.
go, and the door closes. Silent.
Well, I think it's haunted. That's good. I guess.
I thought it was a good idea, I swear.
Oh, it wasn't. It absolutely was not.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Where'd you go?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm right behind you.
Oh.
Five
Are they?
is back
Have they
later.
left by
You
now?
hear silence in the apartment.
So hopefully.
We will put the Delta Green papers into our satchel and
There's
place
a lot.
our
a
mini
whole box is
satchels.
worth.
Fuck. Okay, then we'll just have a box.
Okay. So you got the shoebox with the tapes on top of this document box.
Yep.
Right.
Wow, I have a stupid idea.
Oh boy.
Okay, we'll wait
Great.
enough, like probably like an hour, like a lot of enough time where we're sure that nobody else is in there. And then I'll ask for help moving it back.
Sure.
With my severe accounting knowledge, would I have noticed any odd records amongst the like the IRS documents, the tax documents?
Yeah, you see like transaction list for some pretty big corporations. You see like a list of charges to a Disney company card that don't really have a description for them. They are
Ooh.
blank in sums of like $4,000, $10,000, $25,000. All withdrawals, and then there is a deposit of like $1 million, like that. And like a bunch of like weird records like that. Like you find a card registered to something like Bill Gates or something, and it's just all $5 transactions to a pet store in Maine.
Nice.
Like perfectly $5 once per day.
I'll mark down the address of that pet store.
Yeah. It's just like weird
random stuff, yeah.
what?
Definitely something. Okay. Eventually. Sorry.
Oh, so sorry. As a historian and somebody who's very familiar with like older documents, is there anything like particularly interesting to me in these boxes?
You actually find like you find like you find the Declaration of Independence. You find like a CIA case file from the Vietnam War in here.
Of America.
Shannon.
Okay.
It is heavily redacted though. Like there's like a few it's barely readable basically. It's all been like manually redacted, like black Sharpie.
Oh my god. Okay.
Interesting.
And it says that the caseworker was Clyde.
Well, interesting. I'll probably find a way to look under that marker.
Yeah, take it back to the lab or something.
Yeah. Good stuff.
All right. So, what do? You unblock the door.
Yep.
You have the boxes.
Yes, we will peer out and see if there's any evidence of people there.
Nope, not that you can see.
Is my mouse still there?
No.
Damn it.
You do find like a piece of the plastic coating on the wire laying on the floor though, as if it had been cut.
I will not touch that.
Also, in addition to the papers and everything, laying on the desk was like there was a folder with a deed inside of it, and several Polaroid photographs, kind of paperclipped to it.
Of what?
The photographs are of a cabin. Like a kind of log type cabin, not a traditional log cabin.
A cabin like this?
Yeah, kind of like this one.
Wow!
And there is a deed listed to it in Clyde's name. You can see a co-signer is Marlene on this deed as like a co-owner of this property. And there is an address and coordinates written on it.
Okay. Is it nearby?
It was sitting on the desk when you came.
No, I mean, is the cabin nearby?
You put it in your GPS.
Well, someone else's GPS.
Yeah, not you. You're off the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in a national forest 4 hours drive from here.
Okay.
Probably do have to go look for anything there.
Well, on the bright side, Mrs. Genowitz or whatever is probably in the hospital right now, so we don't have to worry about her.
I wasn't.
Oh.
Anyway.
Is everything fixed up here?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna stack whatever boxes are left to be like the same heights in the front. in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Oh,
looks
okay,
the same at a first glance. Close
Yeah.
the door. Wipe
Wipe
just
all of
our
the fingerprints
footprints
off.
down the
Yeah.
Make sure not to like mess with the living room too much now. Like
Mhm.
mark any like visible footprints or anything from us.
Yeah, kind of like smooth the carpet out
Yeah.
and everything.
We'll like back out towards the door and be smoothing it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
Um,
close the back door to the balcony.
Yep.
We're all still wearing our gloves, so it shouldn't be fingerprints hopefully. So
Yeah, they're covered in dust from handling all those documents. And yeah, you're back at the front door. You have the kitchen with the fridge with the drawing to your left, and then to the right there are those like hooks on the wall with the keys hanging from the one of the hooks, and then the rest are all empty.
How many keys are on that chain?
4. And 2 of them have little tags, white tags.
Did the tag say anything?
You can see one that says home on it, and then you see one that says cabin.
nice.
And then there's
Take the
2 blank
cabin?
ones with no tags. They're
Take-
all on the same ring.
Yeah, I'll take the whole ring.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I must.
Must you? I think they're
Tis.
gonna notice if their whole key ring's missing.
'Tis my compulsion.
Take the one key. We just need the one.
What if they're out of character? What if there's a box that has a lock on it?
I mean, that's fair, but they're gonna notice if their entire key ring's gone.
Fine, I'll just take the cabin one. We can figure a way out of anything else.
Take
Work it out of the
do what
ring
you
and then
want.
put
Yes.
the remaining 3 back up.
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
Yes. I want to look in the fridge real quick.
Yeah.
Is there anything weird in there?
There's oat milk in there, which
Ugh.
yeah.
That is pretty weird.
Ew.
Anything in
Yeah.
the freezer?
No.
Okay.
You see like a whole bunch of like lean cuisines.
Oh,
sized up.
okay.
Aw.
Queens.
We've been here for a while.
Fit queen.
We're not making a lean cuisine. Get out.
What?
Get
This is bad
going.
OPSEC.
Kids cuisine.
This is bad offset. Okay, I will put my ear to the door. Any sounds?
You hear footsteps going across that eventually fade away.
Is it pretty late now?
Yeah,
was
it's
about-
like 6 p.m.
Okay.
Well, no, only 2 of you were going, so it would have been 3 hours. You got there at around 1, and then the time that it took you to search before, it'd be about 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Getting into the evening.
You
Okay.
hear a door close after the footsteps disappeared.
You hear like elevator doors close.
Okay. Let's go for the stairs.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right. We will one by
And there's
one
an
filter out of the
emergency
door.
exit,
Yeah.
or like a
True. Yeah. Is there a fire escape?
Yeah, but it says alarm will sound.
Fuck.
If we get down to like the ground floor on the stairs, if I don't know if we're there yet, but is there just like a back door from the stairs?
Oh,
like
nice.
Hotels have.
You look around by this, and there is a door with like a crash bar on it. Yeah,
It's a crash bar. Sorry.
it's the metal things that you
Okay.
push to open the
Mhm.
door.
No alarm sign.
It's not labeled as such.
Uh-oh.
Okay. We'll go out that door.
Okay. You go in and you find yourself in a mail room. There's a bunch of tiny mailboxes with numbers on it.
Yeah, go to the one with Mr. What's his face's number.
Bowman, yeah.
Yeah, Bowman. Him.
Yeah, sure. You go
And
up.
we have the key to his apartment, so we'll try that
Yep.
key.
It's like one of those just like square ones.
Yep.
And you open it up and it's like
Full.
practically bursting with mail.
Aw.
Okay.
I wouldn't take his mail.
There might be something important. I'll pull it all out and look at it. Look if anything resembles a Delta Green piece of mail.
Yeah, you go through. There's a lot of like ads.
Yeah.
There's a lot towards the top of the stack. You see a bunch of like overdue water bills and electric bills and everything. And you find a letter with a very colorful stamp on it, addressed to Clyde, and the return address on it is Minnesota.
What does that mean?
The return
Does that mean
address,
anything?
It's written up at the top.
It just says Minnesota?
No, it's an address in Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Does that mean anything, or is that wait, is that where his family's from?
You're not sure.
Ah, fuck. I will err on the side of extreme caution and put all the mail back, stuff it in the mailbox, and lock the damn thing.
Okay. Are you also putting back that letter as well? Or that envelope?
Yeah. I mean, I'll hold it up to the light, see if I can see anything through the envelope.
You can see there is something. There is a piece of bright pink paper inside it.
I'm assuming it's Cassie.
Can I take note of the address and then let him put it back? Okay.
Nice.
Do I have any?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't think we want to spend that much time just opening a letter. If I had any like glue or anything like that could
Yeah, we'd have to like paste
seal
it
right
back.
up.
Well, sus.
A little sus. I'll stuff it
Okay,
back.
let's go.
I'll stuff it
Okay.
back. And we'll go, yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Can I pull out my phone and open like Google Maps or something and put the address in?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a house in a suburb.
Wait, use a VPN.
Oh yeah.
Turn on NordVPN, not sponsored.
NordVPN.
Sponsor us, NordVPN.
Incognito mode only.
Yeah. Yeah, you see it's a house in a suburb,
Cool.
just on a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Family member then.
Get
We'll
out.
keep that in mind.
Okay. There is a door leading outside from the mailroom.
Nice.
Going out?
Yeah, we will go outside.
Okay. You go out and it's like a back parking lot. You see a big dumpster out here with a recycling dumpster right next to it. There's windows of apartments above you, a street across from you.
Cameras?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna
What's the
tuck
plan?
my hair into my sweater so they can't see it super well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it's about 5:15 p.m.
Okay.
You have about 36 hours
Were there
till
any
the family arrives.
key fobs on that key ring?
No.
Are there any? No, we only have 2 keys, one for the apartment, one for the cabin. Never mind.
But there were 2 other keys.
Yeah, there were
Are you
two. There were
Did they
four
have
keys on the
Did
did they
rack.
have like car dealer markings or like makes
No,
on
they
them?
looked like house keys,
Okay.
and you only took the
Only took the cabin one.
cabin.
Okay. Then in that case, I'll say we need to find. Well, either we report back now, or we go to this cabin, see if there's anything there that old Clyde needs to be kept secret. Need to keep secret. Anything we need to hide of his?
I mean, if we just keep this stuff with, well, I guess we shouldn't just be carrying around a big box, huh? Was there any drop-off that we know of for all this stuff? Or is
True.
it just destroy it?
Was it
You
destroy it or
know-
recover it? Yeah.
it just said get rid of it, like make sure that people don't find it. So there are places that you can that are kind of like supply depots or like caches
Yeah.
for Delta Green. You don't know if there's any around here. You would have to check through a secure channel.
NordVPN.
NordVPN.
If you've got a way to get like that, because I don't think Ellie would know.
I was just gonna say, with the amount of time that I would have spent, granted it probably wasn't a long time, but a decade of doing jobs here and there, would I have some kind of contact I could call and ask about that kind of thing, about clandestine jobs? Or is that more like my handler would give me something when I go out for a job?
If you do call, you know that you need to use a burner every time.
Right. Okay.
So you have a 1-800 number that goes to a robot.
Gotcha. Well, we can find a Radio Shack.
Excuse me? Those exist anymore?
No.
Well, alright.
There might be one in the mall somewhere.
I think it'd be best if we
Very
keep a
bad.
low profile. How many... You said it was like 4 hours away, this cabin was?
So it'll be dark by the time you get there if you leave right now.
Via walking or via vehicles?
Driving.
Driving.
4-hour
Okay, yeah.
I'm
drive.
gonna have to go
Yeah.
rent a car.
We should not rent a car.
Yeah.
Unless we have some way of spoofing who we are. I could... That's too legal. I can't rent a car online. Damn it.
Uber? I got cash. I don't know if you can pay an Uber in cash, actually. I've never taken it.
You can pay a regular taxi and
Yeah, taxi.
Yeah.
That's probably our best bet. Find an old
track
taxi
this.
service.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we'll go into town and find like an old payphone that has a yellow pages like hanging from it, and call a taxi service from there.
Okay, you're gonna try and get there before the end of the night. So you'll arrive at around 9 p.m., 9:30 p.m. And the sun will have set.
I think Solomon would suggest that we do that, just in case we need to run back to the apartment, so we'll have enough time to do so before the children and family come.
No, yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we'll do this still tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna like,
Nice.
because I'm assuming I like brought just like a couple of changes of clothes with me, but like I'm gonna take out one of my sweaters and like pop the top of that box and like cover it in that, so it looks like it's a box of clothes instead of
Yeah.
like a box of. So it
Nice.
looks like we're going on vacation or something.
Shannon, you're a genius.
Well, I guess Shannon's character is the one with professional FBI experience. So
That's what I'm doing. I got
even if it
this.
is just a lab.
It's fine.
Maybe Ellie's like super into true crime.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Forensic science professor.
True.
He is.
Like
True.
the whole, all of her free time, she just spends watching like Blue Bloods. Just like, that's not how I do it. That's not realistic as hell.
She's knitting with her cat in her lap, just being like, "You could have stabbed him anywhere else."
The carotid artery, really? Come on.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to call a cab and have them take you into this national park at 9 p.m.
You know, when you say it like that,
Well, if there's a cabin out there, it's just we're going late for a vacation.
first we will spend time on a VPN looking up hotels near the national park.
Okay. Yeah, there's no like hotels
Or, like,
but
a
you do
lodge
find
or something.
A cabin rental, and you also find a motel.
Mo-
We at the hotel motel. It is.
Records are worse at motels, so we'll go to the motel. So
Yeah.
we'll call a taxi and ask to be taken to the
I
motel.
feel like you could pay a motel in cash easier than a cabin rental.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Yeah, you arrive at the Peaky Pines Motel.
Oh, great.
Is that a real motel?
No, if I was a good GM, I would have looked up actual hotels in this area and told you, but
The whole taxi ride, I'll be sitting up front, awkwardly with him,
Oh, wait, never mind.
and with the taxi
Yeah.
driver.
so this guy talks the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You learn very quickly that his name is Marco. He's from Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
and he hates the rain.
Oh,
And he's like, I've been trying to save up, get out of here, go to some beach sometime. It just never really works. So, I do gotta ask, where are you headed out here? You going on some sort of late night camping trip? I heard that this place gets pretty treacherous in the rain, pretty slippery trails. People kind of disappear around here.
Oh, yes. What day of the week is it?
Friday, right?
Say it's Friday.
What time would you have
Thursday.
gone? Yeah.
End of the week.
Oh, well, it is the 20th, so it's a Thursday. Yeah.
Nice.
We have a calendar.
Holy
I was
shit.
like, it's at the end of the week. I can't remember which day.
I'll say, yeah, well, my daughters had tomorrow off of college, and their graduate programs. Thought I'd take them into the national park for the weekend, see the sights, have a little fresh air. Wanted to get an early start. Wasn't expecting this downpour, and I'll have a brighter facade on my face as I'm conversing with Marco.
Yeah. You're like, oh, that's great. You're being a good role model for your daughters.
I sure hope so.
And he pulls into
Yeah,
the
he's
parking
great.
lot.
Sorry about that.
You pull into the parking lot, and you can see there's a little like a LCD display or that keeps track of how many rooms are left open. And you see it says vacancy 1, and the parking lot is packed.
Perfect. Just enough space for us. Thank you, Marco. And I'll give him an extra 20.
He says, call me if you needed me again.
I'm
I'm out here all night.
I will add his number to the pad with the lady's name from the apartments. Making myself a little black book, I say as I step out of the taxi.
Jesus, man.
That's Dr. Bitters to you.
Uh-huh.
All right. We will wait for Marco to depart.
You want to
And-
actually
There's
get a
melatonin
room?
all over the floor.
Because you turned your bottle upside down low.
Sorry.
Jill,
Where'd my pen go?
check the melatonin bottle.
Sorry.
I think we shouldn't, because I don't think Marco will be back up this way to check the number of vacancies, but
I'm
it'll
just
be...
saying, for an actual place, 1 to sleep, and then 2 have
Well, that's true.
an alibi
If we're
of
found,
being here.
I guess.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
guess.
We don't have to. I don't care.
I strike more of a figure than you two, so maybe you should go get a room. Maybe there's a Dropbox scenario. Who knows?
Just hold the box.
I'll hold it.
I'll go in and get a room, though, if they still have one.
Yep. It
Paying
says,
in cash.
you're in luck. My last room I was just about to turn in for the night. He hands you a key with a tag on it with a room number.
Thank you very much.
You have a good night.
Me too.
And goes back to reading a porn mag.
Well, alright.
Nice.
What's the title? I'm not there.
It's like
You
It's
won't
like a-
believe what he was reading.
it's like a 1996 Playboy.
Oh, wow. Vintage.
Good year.
Yeah, what a good year. Shit.
Your Ronan was born. Wait, no.
Was that? No, he was in 95, wasn't he?
Yeah.
95, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 95. Anyway,
Out of a room.
shout out to Ronan.
Wow, we miss him.
I'll pocket the key.
All right. Is there anything we want to drop off in the room? We should keep this with us.
I'll throw my other change of clothes, like, in on a chair.
Okay. I will,
Like
like,
you go into the motel room.
yeah.
All right.
I-
You walk in. There's only one bed.
I'll move the
No,
blankets
hang on.
around on the bed so
Yeah,
it looks like it's a little lived-in.
Okay.
Yeah. Move
Like the
things a
TV
little
on.
bit. But yeah, keep the TV on
Like
like
low
PBS. Yeah.
Yeah. What
Sesame
do they even
Street.
play on
Late
PBS
night.
at midnight?
Oh, I don't know. Antiques
I don't
Roadshow
remember.
reruns from 2006.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dogs. All right, we will then head into the forest.
You're gonna walk.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna take you quite a bit long.
Okay, we won't then.
Well, what else?
That was 4 hours by car. You're still an hour away. Like this motel is right across the entrance. You can see the sign for the national park there, but the road continues on in.
Okay.
So you think it'll take you 2 more hours to get in. So it'll be about 10 p.m. Yeah, when you get.
What kind of wires are hooked up in this place? Is there like an alarm clock?
You got full cable. There's an alarm clock. You got 2 lamps.
Right.
There's a hair dryer in the bathroom. There's an iron as well.
Oh, it is cable?
Yeah, you got full cable access.
Interesting. Alright, I'll take the like RCA cord out of the probably LCD TV and just spool it and put it in my
All right.
Is there a VHS player in this TV?
Roll lock. It's up at the top of your sheet.
What? Where? Hold on.
You see at the bar where you click like close and everything, there's a roll lock button.
Oh.
Oh, yes, I see. 77. Damn.
It's just the TV.
Damn.
Well, they'll have one at the cabin, I'm gonna assume.
All right.
Hopefully.
They gotta. If he has TV out there, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well. Let's, I'll poke my head out. Are there cameras around this motel?
There is one by the leasing office. Like an ancient one that kind of pans back and forth.
Okay, what kind of vehicles are in the parking lot that the camera is not facing?
Oh yeah, there's like a Jeep, like a Wrangler.
Yeah.
There's like a Transit, one of those big vans.
Yep.
You got like an old Toyota that's like the whole back bumper's rusting off, and a few like pretty average like sedans, another big van, a few SUVs.
Okay. I will take the gas cap off of the Jeep and stick my flashlight in and see if I can see how much gas is in the tank.
It is a newer one, so you see it.
I can't see anything?
I
Right.
mean,
Probably not. No,
it
you're
would
right.
be really hard to see inside of a gas cap.
Fine. Pull the antenna out of my BlackBerry, like totally extended the like 2 feet, and then like stick it down like a little
Like a
oil thing.
dipstick.
Yeah, like a dipstick, and see how much gas
It's
is
got like half a tank.
It's a new one. Half a tank. Jeeps have terrible mileage. It's probably like 300 miles, 150 miles. You can make it there and back easy. All right. I will.
Alright, if we're about to steal a car, I'm taking my clothes back. Not leaving that here, no.
Doing a
Gonna
quick
clear out your motel room.
Yeah.
look around, make sure nobody's watching. Then I will, and like curtains are drawn and all that.
Yeah.
I will kind of like bend the antenna in like a U shape and stick it down the side of the window and try to get the locking mechanism and like pick the lock from underneath like that. If I can.
Yeah. Have you done this before?
I don't know. I definitely know enough about cars to be able to make it work, but whether I've done it before is an entirely different question.
Okay. So that's a no.
No, I have not.
All right. You flip something and the alarm starts going off.
Yep.
The door is unlocked.
Yank it out, walk away.
No,
I'll say-
you see lights start coming on in
fuck.
the rooms.
I'll say, break a window, and then leap into this car and start like using my superior knowledge, pull the wires.
Hot wire. Oh, to shut the alarm.
To shut the alarm off. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think if you know how to jimmy a lock like that, you would know where the wires are. So yeah, you
Probably.
cut it
Maybe.
off. You see a door open and a guy in his underwear and slippers kind of comes out holding the Keystone light. And he looks
nice.
out, kind of, and then goes back inside.
Okay. Thanks for not breaking that window. I'm like just below the dash. Like,
Yeah. They're like crouched behind the
I
car.
would probably still be upstairs, like until he got it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like
Jess
walking out with the
got the
box.
stuff. Yeah, like, oh my gosh. Like, step outside the door, see the alarm go off.
bless your heart. And then
Alright.
I guess make my way downstairs once he
Okay.
has it unlocked.
Y'all climb in the Jeep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I will try to. There's a storm, right? Going on?
Yeah, it's raining.
Is it a thunderstorm or just rain?
No.
Damn. Oh well. I will hotwire the car.
Okay. Make a roll for that.
What do I roll?
Hmm. Not heavy machinery. Is there like a
Ritual?
ritual?
Heavy weapons.
You could do like a craft electronics.
Sure.
Sure.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh gosh, that was bad.
that hurted.
You get it to like start turning over, but you can't get it to start up.
Damn. Spark plugs must be bad. Well, time to try a
What do
different
we
car.
do? Oh my
Or we
god.
could walk. It's gonna take you an extra hour just to
Yeah.
keep hot wiring these things.
It is now 8:30.
Ah,
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
ugh. Bears, though. I'm terrified of bears.
If you make a lot of sound, they will leave you alone.
Black bears, yes. Brown bears, no.
Brown bears are scared
Gotta
of
lay
noise
down,
too.
right?
Grizzly bears, though.
Which ones you gotta lay
Grizzly
down for?
bears are as skittish.
Those
as
are
black
grizzly
bears.
bears.
right?
What?
Oh, there you go.
Grizzly
Oh my
bears are
gosh.
also scared of
Is that the
noise.
bear?
They don't like
The bears. They found me. The bears of my
the
past.
hash slinging, the flash slinging.
Alright, fine. I'll look in the console of this Jeep. Is there anything good in here?
You find a handgun and a giant stack of napkins.
Amazing.
America.
Is there any like
Fuck
first
yeah.
aid kit in this car for like a emergency kit?
How thoroughly are you gonna?
I'll just look through like the trunk and the back seat while I'm sitting here waiting for him to try and turn the car on.
Looking through the trunk, or at least the back of the car, you find like a tiny backpacking. Nothing fancy.
I'll swipe it.
All right.
I'll take the gun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And
You need to
Ace of
stop.
bears.
I will put all the wires back, lock the Jeep,
Mm-hmm.
and try to make it as shiny and new as it was.
Okay.
And then we will fucking depart into the wilderness
On foot?
on fucking foot, unless there are like bicycles nearby.
Nah.
On
I feel
foot.
like a bike would kill us faster.
You got your umbrellas.
Yep, got our umbrellas.
Start trekking into the park.
Yes, and I have one of those super LED flashlights.
Yeah, okay. You're walking, and at some point, you see bright lights behind you as a pickup truck is driving down the road.
Light off.
And you see it starts to slow down as it gets up to you. and the window rolls down. And you say, "Hey, y'all, your car break down or something? What's going on?" You see 4 guys in all camo with bright orange hats. There's a gun rack in the back of the truck with 4 shotguns up on it, and they're pulling a trailer behind them with a couple of ATVs on it.
Yeah, oh, that's a cute cat, Shannon.
Thank you. Maybe.
Sorry, I'm mesmerized by that cat.
Kitty cat.
Yeah. We had a breakdown at the motel, but that's not gonna stop us from catching that wild game I've heard so much about, and I'll pull out the handgun.
You're gonna hunt wild game with a Glock?
Look,
He ain't hunted much.
I can tell. Look, brother, if you're gonna be hunting out here, I'd get something with a little more of a kick there. I seen a moose gore somebody with his antlers, throw him 50 feet in the air. He fell down, nearly tore him in half.
well, sorry to hear that.
What?
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, well, hop on in, brother. We'll take you over to your campsite.
Appreciate it. Gotta show my daughters how to hunt.
All right. Well,
We'll hop in the back.
you're not an axe murderer, are you?
I don't have an axe, so it wouldn't do me much good if I was one.
That's good to know. I'm Bubba. This here is Joe. Back
Bubba,
there
Joe.
is Bill.
Bill,
And that over there, that's Ted.
Ted.
They're all at you.
I will like quickly kind of faux fumble with my flashlight and accidentally like shine it in their face like, oh, sorry, and see if I can see any sort of like blinking lights or anything that would befit technology above the stature of these individuals, if that makes sense. Like if there are any cameras or lights or transmitters or receivers or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. You don't see anything. You do see a pile of empty beer cans on the bottom of there, and 2 of them are like passing around like a big handle of Fireball.
Nice.
And there's this thick haze of like pot smoke around it.
Okay.
But, you don't see any tech.
I work in a university, I understand. I'll hop in.
All right. You hop in the back. You see there is a metal rack with 2 wheels on it and some straps attached to it. Back here, there's a big metal box up on the top with a padlock on it. They start driving away.
Like a gun safe almost?
Like in like those metal boxes that are in the beds of trucks, like up on
Oh,
the top.
yeah. Okay, I gotcha. All right.
And you hear Bubba's kind of hanging one shoulder out saying, "So, where are you headed?"
I'll say up around this ridge and give them approximate, like within 30 minutes walking distance, like enough that they wouldn't stumble upon us.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's that place with that's near that old cabin, you know?
Old cabin?
Yeah, there's some old cabin up there, yeah.
Oh, weird.
Guy goes there every now and then, you know, we try to avoid it.
Yeah, sounds a little fishy to me.
Yeah. Heard he used to work for the IRS.
What's he doing, filing all his taxes in the mountains?
Who knows?
Weird. Wonder if we'll catch a sighting while we're up here.
Nah, he's dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
How'd he
Massive
didn't
heart
die?
attack.
Heart attack?
Yeah.
Well,
At least
It's-
last I heard, that's what I saw his son say.
we best stick away from that cabin then.
Yeah.
When's the last
want-
time you saw his son?
Nice shot.
Oh, a couple weeks ago, we were driving around up here, you know, scoping the place out.
Scoping the place out. For game?
Of course.
Right.
Well, maybe it wasn't a couple weeks. Maybe it was more like a month or so. I don't know. They were
Time.
up
anyone?
here doing some sort of hacking.
I didn't know if you maybe
Oh.
was skipping out on the funeral or something.
Oh no, he was with his dad.
Mm.
Oh
So
wait,
this is before.
no, that doesn't make sense. Sorry.
Oh, it's
I was Jill and I were like,
I'm just trying to make it seem like I'm not asking him if it's been a couple days.
That
or
was a
if it's-
DM mistake. Nah, he wasn't with his dad. He was with his uncle. They're out here staying at the cabin. Either way, he was out here and I heard about him.
oh, weird. Well, some mysteries are best left to the IRS, I guess.
I guess so. All right, you want dropped off here? Are you sure the river washed out much of the path down there?
Yeah, we'll find our way. We have a blind down the way.
All right, just make sure the fids don't catch you.
Appreciate it, Bubba.
Yeah.
Cletus.
Yeah. What? No, that's my brother's name.
Oh no, Bubba, and then I'll turn to Cletus. Cletus,
No, that's my brother's name.
Oh. what'd you
he
say?
died.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you
Oh,
were.
that's Joe.
Oh, Joe. Sorry. Hey, Joe, Bubba.
Yep.
Pleasure. Thank you for the ride.
Yep. Bill and Ted are like,
I missed Bill and Ted.
it's like one of those big cab trucks where there's two
Yeah.
seats in the back,
Yeah.
and they drive off. They're like, "We'll be around."
Good to know. Just kidding.
So yeah, you see, there's like this gravel road that goes off into the Start heading up to it.
Yeah,
So
we will.
eventually, about 10:45 rolls around. Moon is high in the sky, kind of shining in through the clouds up above. It's still raining, but you see it takes you a little bit longer than you expected because part of the road got washed out.
Mhm.
But you finally get there. It's a wooden building, about 1 story tall, made of this faux wood paneling, kind of
Okay.
like done up to look like a log cabin, but not a real log cabin. There is an outhouse in the back with the moon carved into it and everything. It's got an electric light. Yeah, it's got an electric light mounted up at the top. That's off. There's a shed kind of a little bit next to it, and then off to the right from there, there's a big pile of dirt. And there is this porch with an awning, steps leading up to it, and then a screen door with another door behind it.
Okay.
What you do?
Quick look for cameras hidden anywhere.
Not that you can see. There are power lines leading to the cabin.
Like terminating at the cabin?
Yeah, like
Gotcha. Okay.
it's connected to electric.
Okay. Look in the windows. Dark.
They're a little foggy with all this rain and everything, but
Yeah.
it looks pretty empty.
Is there a sign in that like there's been any like recent disturbances? Like people have been here recently?
Like within what range?
Like a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Couple days? No, and at this rate, the rain would have washed away any tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Try the
And
door.
The door's locked.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, we have the key though.
I'll toss the key to her.
She'll open the door.
All right, yeah. You head into this this place. It's filled with the secondhand furniture. Got this like rustic decor. There's a deer head, a taxidermy deer head mounted on the wall. There's another old TV in here with a big fluffy couch with a brightly colored floral pattern. There's a small kitchen off to one side with like wood paneling and everything. there is a door that is closed that leads off to a separate room, and then another one in a corner as well. There is a big stone chimney next to on the back wall, and there is a big rocking chair in front of it, solid wood rocking chair on a rug. And there's you can see by the sink there is a electric pump with pipes that go down.
Don't turn on any lights.
I wouldn't.
I will just be using my flashlight, and I'll be looking for cameras and or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't see anything. It is connected to electricity. There are electric lights, and obviously there's a TV.
Yeah.
But you don't see any cameras or like.
Okay. Is there a VHS player in the TV?
Make another luck roll.
It's an
Come
old
on,
cabin.
baby.
They usually have those.
Fuck!
Oh.
296s!
Wow. Yeah. Nope. It's got a Blu-ray player though.
No! He was so hip!
He was so darn.
You probably had an iPhone too.
I don't know what that is.
More hip than you, old man.
Yeah, well.
You can see above the fireplace there's a mantle, and there is a big metal urn sitting up on top of it
Okay, Grandpa.
as well. You also see in one corner there is a big wooden, what you would recognize as a gun case.
Yep.
There with a big lock on it.
Damn, I knew it. Shannon,
What?
you kept me from those guns.
Yeah, I did. Good thing too.
Yeah.
If it's like locked up guns went missing.
Yeah, that would be alarming.
Be a little sus.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Little.
So you said there were 2 closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Is it just one level, or is there an upstairs?
It's
at all?
one floor.
Okay.
I'm
Anything
going.
like look?
Sorry.
Oh.
No, you go.
Anything look like particularly like suspicious or kind of like out of place? Like it's not supposed to be there.
What are you looking at? Like what part?
I'll look in the kitchen.
Okay. Looking around and everything. I guess the only thing out of the ordinary that you would notice is there is the pipes to the sink,
Mhm.
like the drain, is not connected to.
Cool.
Well,
There are pipes, but they are
Oh.
just disconnected.
Is there a back door to this place?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look in the living room and see if anything's out of place, or like the open area, I guess, where the chimney is?
Yeah, you nothing really out of the ordinary. It's a wooden fireplace, so there's some stacked wood and some ashes in there and everything, and
Is there
uh,
any sign of a, I don't know, like some kind of hasted movement around this place? Like, are there new scuffs on the floor? Are the mats not, 90-degree angles, like flush where they're supposed to be? Are there any dust lines where like a couch was moved recently? Anything like that?
Not that you can see.
Okay. Then I'll go into the closest of those doors.
Okay. You open it up, and it's a bedroom with a full-size bed.
Okay.
There is a nightstand with a lamp on it there. And you can see there's no bed skirt, so you can see there's this long metal footlocker underneath.
Okay.
And you see a envelope sitting on the bedside table.
Closed envelope?
You going in the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Once you get closer to the envelope, you see that it is. Just lost my place here.
I'll ask for gloves again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have handed before we started.
Yeah. You see it is a white envelope.
Okay.
And it is marked. There's no address or stamp or anything. All that's marked on it is a triangle in green ink.
Nice. Data green. I will pull the... Is it closed? Is it sealed?
The letter?
Yeah. Is the envelope
Yes.
sealed? Okay,
Yes.
I mean, if we're taking it anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Good point. I'll take it. Actually, no. I'll fucking slice it open, but
That's
carefully,
perfect, yeah.
carefully with a knife, and then open it.
Okay. Let me pop up for you. There is a folded piece of paper in there with... Wait, this is not working. There is a folded piece of paper in there
Okay.
with it looks like it was written with a typewriter again, and
Okay.
you can see in the corner of this room there is a very small desk
Okay.
with a typewriter sitting on top of it with paper in it and all of that stuff. And you see, let me check something real quick. All right, you see this note. Let me pop it up.
To my concern, if you're reading this note, I can assume I have died and become incapacitated before I had the courage to complete my final mission. You will find about 20 gallons of gas in the shed behind this cabin. Pour it into the septic tank beside the cabin and ignite it. You'll be happier if you didn't look inside. I'm so sorry. Oh my! Well, I got
Holy
chills.
shit. Oh my god.
You do. Ooh.
I will pocket the handout. Or no,
His wife is in there. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Saucy Baka.
it's probably what's in the urn, right? Probably.
Is there a name on the urn? Actually, while I'm walking around.
Yeah, you can see that it is that it's engraved with Marlene Bowman
Marlene.
on it, and then the date
Okay.
of her life,
When did she die?
2002.
2002.
All right. Okay.
Is there anything like midway being written on the typewriter?
Nope.
I'll check the footlocker.
All right, you pull it out from under the bed.
Yep.
And are you doing anything with the urn, Ellie, at all, or are you just
No, I'm
leaving
just.
it there?
I mean, I'll dust it and like, I'll keep doing the same thing I was doing in the apartment. But
Okay, but yeah, you're.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you
What
do notice when you're dusting it, it is a little light.
Oh.
I'll crack the top open and peek
It's
inside.
empty.
Huh.
Oh man, I gotta
Me
turn the
too.
light on, guys.
Okay.
Y'all, Marlene's missing.
Wait. So in the note when he said you'd be happier if you didn't look inside, does he mean in the septic tank or the cabin?
Either. I'm assuming the septic tank.
Well, maybe.
He's telling us
Well,
to ignite. He's
but-
telling us to ignite the cabin.
No, he's
It
telling us
says-
to ignite the septic
Yeah,
tank,
pour it into the septic
Into
tank
the septic
beside the
tank.
cabin and
which will
ignite it.
probably get to the cabin. But
You'd be happier if you didn't look inside.
We should look inside the septic tank.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
Well, is there anything in the
You'd be happier
footlocker?
You didn't look inside. We should.
I don't care about happiness.
Do you think I care about being happy?
Yeah, so
Okay.
you see, this is like an old, like Vietnam era Footlocker, like an
Yeah.
army issue.
Yeah.
And inside you crack it open, and there's more there's bundles of letters that have been redacted. You see they were addressed to a military base in Vietnam. The return address says Marlene on it, and flipping through it, it's like postcards and like
Yeah.
letters talking about like the war and everything. Some of his letters have been redacted.
Are there any like lewd photographs with any of
Yeah,
these?
you see a really grainy
Yeah.
Polaroid.
Nice.
Of, Marlene.
Yo. I'm keeping this
Okay.
one.
Is there a way, like, with Mr. Man's flashlight, Dr. Bitters,
Yeah.
is there a way I could like attempt to like try and see underneath like what's marked out? Like use the light and see.
Oh, nice.
With
Use
my-
your
with
document
my,
knowledge, Jill.
Yeah, you
my
can try.
archaeology
Yo.
knowledge.
Yeah, sure, you can roll that. There is that other door that you haven't gone into as well, and also in this footlocker, you also find a knife with a stone
damn.
blade and some sort of white handle,
Oh, Good.
like this bleached white handle.
Like-
You are not.
like ivory?
Yeah, it has that same like type to it, but not quite.
I'll take the knife. Sure.
Okay. And you also find a book, a pretty big, dusty leather. The leather of the cover and everything is very like wrinkled and dry, and it kind of like cracked.
Bless you. I'll hand it to Quinn and say, "This looks like your area of expertise."
What is it? Sorry, I was sneezing.
Leather book
It's a-
old.
A very old leather bound.
Ooh, can I try to like date it? Can I like see it? If I can figure out.
Roll for
Yeah,
romance.
You take it out for a nice Chianti. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You can. Do you have a knowledge skill for
Reading.
reading or
History?
actually?
Ed Quinn.
Yeah. History would be good for this, or archaeology. Be good.
Audio just shut off. Austin, what did you say?
History or archaeology?
History or archaeology. would be
Okay, my audio. I just saw Austin like moving his mouth, and it was like, no, it gave up.
Yo!
nice.
Read that book.
Extraordinarily old.
Ooh.
You crack it open, and you see a majority of this book. What do you have in history? You have a 60, and then a 50 in archaeology, and a 70 in anthropology. You speak a couple languages. You would recognize this language as Aramaic.
Ooh,
Oh.
fuck!
Old ancient Solarian.
Joseph of Arimathea.
You know that Aramaic is an ancient language, very old.
He must have died while writing it.
And then at the very bottom, like you flip through, there's a bunch of diagrams of like circles and like symbols and all sorts of other stuff. Pages are like stained around the edges and everything. And as you get to the back, you see a sequence of runes that have been basically etched into the back cover of this book. And you have to like angle a light at it to see it properly. Yeah.
Would I have been familiar with like these runes, or do they look familiar at all?
You have never seen a language like this.
Okay.
Also, with the book, you found a folded up piece of paper that was kind of like tucked inside of it. That was also written on a typewriter and everything, and it has a range of dates. Like there is a specific date, and then another date in June, about June, the end of June.
Of this year?
No, there's no year.
No year.
Just has, and then written by hand are words in Aramaic, and then those symbols from the back cover.
From the
of
back.
book is also on there. What have you been doing, Ellie?
Ellie's been, like, she would have, like, dusted around the kitchen and the living room, and then she can make her way back to that last room.
Okay.
She's gotten a good read on those two.
Yeah, you open the door, and it is a bathroom. Very old style sink, kind of new toilet, but you see there is no water in the toilet.
Wait.
Tank,
There's a toilet?
yeah.
There's
Huh,
a septic
okay.
tank.
Well, there's an outhouse.
Probably
is there
an
an-
old outhouse.
Well, yeah, that's...
They don't have to use the outhouse just because they have it.
So you see that the sink's water has been shut off.
Is it disconnected like the kitchen sink, or is it just...
The drain is disconnected. The water up to the faucet has been just shut off.
Did you say there's no water in the toilet?
Yeah, it is completely.
None in the tank?
Yep.
How did he shit?
Oh, Jacob
No.
knows, but Dr. Bitters doesn't know.
What?
Hmm.
Never mind.
So these runes aren't even Aramaic; they're just like their own thing. Okay.
Yeah, you don't recognize, like, and you know languages and stuff because you're a historian. It doesn't look like any East Asian script. It doesn't look like Norse runes, Celtic runes, like Hebrew letter. It doesn't look like any.
Crazy.
Are there any
This is
extension
the
cords
language
around
of
here?
Jesus.
An extension cord?
Are there any, like, long extension cords in this house?
Not that you can see, although there is a shed in the backyard.
Oh, that's where the septic tank is.
Yeah.
Wait, is that where
Nah,
the
septic
tank
tank's in the
The
ground.
gases.
That's where the gas is, right?
Yeah.
Can I? Have we looked in the other rooms?
That's it.
That's all. It's just the two rooms
Oh,
and
okay.
then living room and the kitchen.
Right. Okay.
I'll say I'm gonna go check in
Time
that
to find the
shed.
septic tank.
Let's go outside.
Alright, let's go.
We should go look for that septic tank too.
Yeah.
I want to know what he put in there.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Have I seen anything like those runes in my previous adventures with Delta Green? I can roll if that would help.
Yeah, roll luck.
Colette, we all know how that's
96.
going.
92.
You have not.
Okay. I will head into the back.
Okay.
As we're going back out, I'll wipe off our footprints again. Like all
Nice.
the shit that we've tracked in.
Yeah, you head out to the back. You see there's the outhouse with the moon door, a big floodlight. As you walk forward, the
Oh,
light comes on.
That's fine. Could have been a
I
cat.
hope that's motion censored
It
and not.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
That's what most footlights are,
It's
right?
gotta be. It's gotta be.
Septic tank's where you put your sewage, right? Like that's like where you're.
Yeah, it's where your
plumbing.
poop goes, Jill.
That's what I thought. Okay, so
So-
we definitely put a body in there.
You're standing at the outhouse. You can see the floodlight is on, the moon in the door. A little while away, there's a shed, and then further that way, you see that pile of dirt.
Oh, the pile of dirt for the septic tank. Gotcha. I'll open the outhouse. I'm curious enough about that.
like a mound.
Right.
Yeah, open. Wait,
Yeah.
where are you going?
Opening the outhouse door.
Oh, outhouse door. Okay.
Gotta be
Yeah.
thorough.
You open it up. It is a traditional like latrine.
Okay.
Big hole in the ground.
Flashlight into the pile of poop. Anything?
Make yeah, there's stuff in there.
Poop?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not a forensics person, so I don't know how old the poop is. So I will exit the outhouse and head towards the shed.
Yep. Open the shed door.
Yeah.
You see that there are 4 5-gallon cans of gas lined up in the corner. There are tools hanging on the wall. There is a circular saw sitting there as well. There's like a hammer, a bunch of wrenches. There's a bunch of there's like hose coiled up on the wall. There's big bags of like fertilizer and potting soil, and then an extension cord as well.
Oh, how long?
50 feet.
Holy fuck! Is the
It's all muddy and stuff.
Is the
Dried
shed
mud.
hooked up to power? Is there an outlet in the shed?
There is a light bulb at the top with a little pull thing.
Okay,
And then
so it is.
There
Okay.
is a outlet with a bird's nest on top of it
Oh.
that is empty.
Okay. Okay. I will spend
Whatever
some
there's a circular saw.
chill. You've been playing too much Dead by
I'm
Daylight.
scared. I really
Can I check
have.
for any like traces of anything on his
Yeah.
tools? While he's doing whatever he's doing with the electronics.
Yeah. You take a look. Everything is clean. A little rusty.
I'm gonna learn Aramaic just for this one shot.
Right now.
I'm going to strip the female end of this extension cord.
All right.
And
I'm sorry, that was funny.
before it's not funny to me. Electricity is no joke.
It's business.
Never mess with mains, Jill. So, before I plug the male end in, I will wrap some electrical tape, because I always carry some electrical tape with me, around the 3 wires, right?
Yeah.
The ground, neutral, and hot. And then plug in the male.
Got a little taser.
Yes, exactly! We don't have another way to light a fire, Austin.
Oh, this music.
So, I have this 50-foot taser, and then I'll say, alright, you find anything?
What the hell? No.
Alright. I will... I'll just say, alright, come on, grab some gas, let's go to the septic tank.
Grab the gas.
The music is climaxing.
I'm chill. I must warn you, once I touch 2 of these together, things are gonna get real spicy.
Well,
And-
let's look in there first.
Right, I'm not gonna
wait?
do it prematurely. I'm just telling you, if it gets to that point and I light it, we're gonna need to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I know.
Okay, cool. We'll go over to the
You
mountain.
took that later, right?
Huh? Yep, we got the letter.
And there was no other like bookshelves or like pieces of paper inside the cabin that we saw.
Not that we found. No.
I mean, nothing of interest. There was like bird watching manuals and stuff.
So this is the only thing like that we saw that was like related to Delta Green.
There was that letter with the green triangle. Then there was the knife
Yeah.
and the book.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, in the footlocker. I mean, there was other stuff in the footlocker. Like there was like a Purple Heart medal in there.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
Grab a shovel from the shed, if there is
Okay.
one, and say, well, Quinn, get to it.
You walk over to the mound and you see that the mound is not covering anything. There is a divot in the ground
Oh.
for the top of the septic.
Oh, good, good.
It's
Oh my gosh. Kale, I love you. Please don't walk up behind me. I'll shit my pants.
She kills them right in front of us.
You can see you got the concrete lid to this tank, and there is a metal hinge with a big padlock on it.
Fail.
What are all of your intelligences?
17.
17.
I think Solomon's is 17.
Yeah.
You all
We're all
smart
just
people. So with your intelligence, you would know that this is redundant. You don't need like an outhouse and a septic tank. The house has working plumbing. There's no reason for the outhouse to be
That's what
used.
I'm saying.
It could be decorative.
That's-
Nobody has a decorative outhouse or a decorative toilet out here.
Also, by the way, from reading through this book,
The
Solomon
Aramaic one?
Quinn, you guys need to roll your sanity.
Fuck!
So
book
you just
book?
click on San. Yes, both of you, because you both read the book.
Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. Oh, nice job.
Nice. All right. So Quinn, your sanity decreases by 1,
Okay. Cool.
and Solomon, yours decreases by 2.
So, 50 to 48.
Yep, it goes down.
Ooh.
Okay.
Back to you are standing there with the shovel, expecting to have to dig it up.
And it's already been dug out.
Like,
There's a lock on it.
and this
There's a
mound
lock
of
on it?
dirt
Oh.
is kind of like level and all spread out.
Mm-hmm.
You can see little bits of grass growing in it.
Oh shit.
Alright, here's the thing.
That means there's a body there.
Why are you so convinced there's a body in here? It's probably just some documents.
All right. He said don't look in there, which if it were just documents, I don't think he would be very, adamant about not looking in there. But
Maybe he was a bad agent. I don't know.
can you unlock this padlock? Is that
Look.
in your expertise, Dr. Bitters?
Look, here's the thing. I could melt it. Well, look. If the shed's not hooked up to a breaker, I could melt it. If it is hooked up to a breaker, then it'll be really annoying and I won't be able to do it.
Were there any hand saws back in the?
There
There was that circular saw.
That circular shot, yeah. The bandsaw.
We can saw it.
Can I get that out here?
Sure.
Okay.
You
Kale, gosh. Oh. You're so happy with yourself.
Yeah, I'll bring out the circular saw and I'll. The
okay? Yeah. Yeah. So you go over. You see, it has an electrical cord on.
yeah. So which
Doesn't
side of this fucking extension cord did he bring out?
So he cut the female end.
That okay.
The
So
one with
can
the
I
holes.
plug anything in out here or
If you find another extension cord, yeah.
this bitch?
He already ruined the one.
What other tools does he have in the shed again?
There are a bunch of hammers. There's pliers. There's wrenches, screwdrivers. There's a vise mounted on the table. There's a garden hose on the wall and all that.
Hey, Jill.
Yeah?
My wife's wondering what your hair looks like. Could you demonstrate for her, please?
It's in a bun right now. So
It's in a bun right now, so it's kind of weird. But it's blonde on the top and red in the back.
That's cute.
Thank you.
A rare vegetable life appearance.
So true. Reveal. Wife reveal.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have this electric circular saw, but nothing to plug
I'll
it
grab a hammer,
in. Okay.
come back out, and like try and hit it, like hit the top of it, like at an angle to try and knock it off of the. Because it's like
Okay.
a padlock, right? You said.
Mhm.
Try and like whack it.
Yeah, sure. You start pounding away at it. And as you start smacking it with a hammer, you hear pounding coming from below.
Ah! No, 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 no.
You hear doom, 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 doom. And then splashing water. And
Zombie Obama. It's Obama.
Wait,
Is it his
wait,
son?
wait. Hold on, wait. You said that there was dun 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 from the inside of the septic tank?
yes. And then you hear shouting. You hear help! Help!
Oh, male voice, female voice.
Female.
Son detective.
Female
Oh.
voice.
It's his wife. It's his wife. It's his wife.
Kale, stop that! You
Help me!
stinker!
Help me! I'm trapped in here!
Break it.
I'll have my taser ready.
Can we tell like an age from the voice at all?
Older.
Okay, so it's Marlene. Cool.
You hear
I'll
help me!
Trying to break it, I guess.
Wait, no, taser not. Taser in left hand. Gun in the right.
I'll keep smacking at the lock
Yeah.
to try and get it.
Okay.
Does it open?
You start smacking it. You hear, he had a key! He had a key!
Did you try the cabin key?
Huh?
Did you try the cabin key?
No.
Maybe we try that.
It does not.
We're
Damn.
in the house, we're on his keyring back at home.
Shannon,
Yes.
indulge in my kleptomaniacalness.
Listen, I know how to
My kleptomania.
handle a crime scene. If you took an entire ring of keys.
Yay, yay.
You
I
gave me a
will,
shovel, didn't you?
Yeah,
I can try to break the padlock with a shovel.
do it.
Okay. Should I roll? So what should I roll for this?
You can roll melee weapons.
Nice.
Yo, I'm pretty good at that actually.
Yes, Jill.
Oof.
Oh, damn.
You try to break it. You hear, is he around? Is he here?
Who are you talking about?
My husband!
Clyde?
Yes, is he here?
He's dead.
Oh, thank God! You guys have to get me out of here!
Oh, I hate this. Oh man.
Oh,
I'm gonna go. I'm
no,
gonna
you put her
go
in
back
there.
inside and try and look around for a key,
Okay,
or in the shed first, and then
sure.
back in the house if I don't find it.
Yeah, you search around in the shed, and yeah, you don't find it.
Oh.
How big is
Go
this
into
fucking
the
septic
house.
tank?
It is really big, way too big for the size of the cabin.
Amazing.
Huh, okay.
It is 6 foot by 6 foot.
Holy shit.
Was it in his records that his wife was dead?
Yeah.
Yes, it says his late wife.
That's what
As of a
That's
few
what I-
years,
That's what I thought.
hmm That's why I'm
Yeah.
afraid to open this.
Yeah, since 2002.
definitely an
So,
alien
over a
who's
decade.
Yeah,
2
probably.
decades. Yeah,
Or
an
he just
alien
claimed that she
pretending
was
to be.
dead, but has been hiding her somewhere. Don't know if that's true. Oh.
How long have you been
How
in here?
long do I have to wait? How?
I've lost track of time. What year is it?
2022?
No.
Oh, please let me out. I need fresh air. I need light. Let me out.
How
It's raining.
long can I wait until I try my melee weapon again?
That represents like
All of your
your
efforts.
best effort until circumstances change.
How many bullets are in the clip of this Glock? Is it full?
It has 13 bullets.
13? Okay.
Lucky them.
Revolver's louder. I'll use the Glock and try to shoot the lock off. Can I make a, what is it, firearms check?
Yeah.
Yo!
You are rolling so well.
Except for my luck.
bullet right through, and then it ricochets off of the concrete of the septic thing and
Nice.
goes off into the forest. So the floodlight on the outhouse has long since turned off at this point, so it's pretty dark out here.
Even I've been walking around by the shed.
It was only, it's like a line of sight thing, so you would have to walk.
I'm like holding the flashlight in my mouth.
When you shoot the lock, the floodlight turns on.
Oh. That
If I'm back by the shed, do I
That's
see
unexpected.
anybody?
There is a deer standing there.
fuck
staring
Austin.
at you.
Gosh.
Is it on all 4 feet?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, you just like pulled an Adventure Time memory, the like freakiest episode of Adventure Time.
Pulls his hooves
Pulled
out,
it.
wiggles
Well,
his finger.
don't Native Americans believe in
Yeah.
like deer being like a bad omen? Like
Stop!
Like if animals get up on 2 legs, then that's like a
Native
Not an
Americans
animal.
believe they're, like,
Austin, you have the
demons.
pussiest members of Starco here at your disposal.
You would, if only Ronan were here.
If only Ronan, that's true, yeah. Ronan completes the
Yeah, Ronan,
quadrangle.
baby.
I'm gonna slowly
Quadrangle.
back towards the.
It's just watching you.
I know.
At least Tara
Oh.
isn't here.
So if I move like back and forth, it's still just.
Terry would just be working on that generator.
It's a-
But if I like walk in a zigzag kind of, it's still just.
It's just following you.
Oh!
So, and blood sprays off of its side as it takes off into the
Fuck! Oh,
into
fuck.
the forest.
Oh, fuck! They're hunting the deer. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck.
And you can see like flashlights in the forest.
Is the lock blown off?
Yes, the deer is running back into the woods.
Oh, there's a cryptid called Deer Man.
Don't.
Jill,
don't let her
stop!
out.
Stop it! No, no, no.
Don't let her-
I'm sorry.
Don't let her out yet. I'm gonna.
Oh,
hide
I'll say,
behind the
oh
fence.
damn, I
Continue.
missed. It's,
Please let me out!
damn, it's not gonna open. We gotta go get heavier materials. I say, we gotta get to that shed. Them hunters are back. I go to the shed.
All right, you go to the shed.
Yes. Pulling my taser with me.
Yeah, coiling it back up.
Yeah, around my arm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you two going in as well?
I'm already there.
Okay. You're gonna go inside.
Well, I'm just gonna duck down until they run by.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll like have the door or like a window just ajar enough that I can see the direction the lights are coming from.
Okay. You hear an engine revving that grows closer and closer, and then you hear the action of a shotgun go, and you hear,
Yep.
Well, what the hell, Ted? I can't believe that you shot it in the leg. That is just some sloppy shooting. I tell you what. He's like, man, don't talk to me that way. And then you faintly hear, oh. And then that's I was like, hey, Bill,
Damn.
hear something? Sit. And then you guys can barely.
How many people are in the Jeep? 4?
You're peeking out. You see, it's just Bill and Ted that have arrived on their ATV.
Oh, but Bubba and the other one aren't there?
They're not.
All right. Open the shed door like 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Are they moving towards the septic tank?
Do
they seem to hear over the rain?
They're like standing there, and you guys can faintly hear it. And Bill's like, "Come on, Ted, let's go get that deer. Come on, I want to have some venison this summer." And they get back on the ATV and drive off.
Oh.
The pounding continues.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing?
I don't know.
We need to talk about this before we go back to her.
I mean, you already shot the lock off the thing.
Right, we need to do that regardless of if we're gonna blow her up or rescue her.
I know that, but
Do we have a wrench? There are wrenches in here. They break padlocks.
Yep.
Padlock's broken, I shot it off.
You shot it.
Oh, then let's open the thing.
Wait!
we gotta
What are we
think
gonna
about
do
this
when we
because
open
it's
it
not
up?
her.
She's been stuck down there for 2 decades almost.
Let me take a look at her when she's out. I'll tell her that I'm gonna check her over for any injuries, and I'll see what the hell's going on.
Alright.
Just don't let her leave.
She sounded genuinely scared. I mean, I know I might be a little bit naive, and it could be, you know, a monster of some kind, but
If it
Why would
wants
you
out,
say
it
that?
ain't gonna do anything to get out.
Don't manifest a monster into our evening. No!
okay.
Oh. Deer was freaky enough.
It was a deer.
Oh dear. Alright. We'll go back and I will hide behind the mound of dirt and just like have my no, I'll do the Glock on top of the mound just pointed at the entrance so that she
Can I
can't
take
see me.
the light?
Yeah, you can have the light.
Is Quinn gonna stay next to me? Quinn. Jill.
What?
Are you gonna stand next to me while I open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll open the door very slowly.
You're
You're
muted.
You're muted.
Pull it open,
There we go.
and you can see that this septic tank is 10 feet deep. The ladder has been removed,
Oh
Fuck.
no!
That's a lot of shit.
and way down. Do you have a flashlight?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I just-
flashlight.
Yeah, that took so long.
Shining it down at the bottom. You can see at the bottom of this septic tank there is it's pretty damp, and there is a shallow layer of water on the floor, and you can see a figure, a face looking up at you from down in this septic tank. Almost completely bald, with just patches of hair growing out. You can see that her skin is this like bluish gray, and her hands are just stained with blood, and her fingernails are gone. Flesh is hanging in like strips off of her hands. As you can see, blood smears up the side of the septic tank, just trails of them going down. Her lower legs are bloated, and you can see as she moves around that flesh just sloughs off and drift in the water. She is naked,
I'm afraid.
kind of smaller woman in her mid 50s, about 55, and her eyes are wide, bloodshot, deep bags, and she's like reaching up at you. Let me out, help me!
Ask her if she's single.
Shut the fuck up.
All of you make a sanity roll.
Al!
Well, I can't see her. Does that
If you can't
count?
see her, then no. but
Nice.
two make-
Dang.
Nice.
Oh,
No, it's all done. Where? Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Quinn.
All right.
Shit.
Ellie, you'll take 4. Well, you will take 4 sanity loss. Quinn, you will just lose 1.
Cool.
And you see this woman just trying. You can see she claws at the side of the concrete, leaving fresh
Okay,
blood
calm down.
streaks on it.
Let me find something to get you out.
My husband, he was a sick man. He did something to me.
What did he do?
Some kind of ritual or something to make me his slave forever. But it didn't work, so he locked me in here. Please, you have to let me out.
Hmm.
All right. We need to find something to get her up here.
Is your cord still on?
Oh, yeah.
Can you turn it off?
No.
Oh, yeah.
You can't turn that off.
Well, shit.
What if that ritual worked?
I don't know.
What?
Please.
Then she be a
Yeah.
slave to a dead person? Are you concerned about that?
If she
It's so
lost,
cold in here.
if she lost her master, who's to tell it, whatever that was, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Look at her. She's literally decomposing.
For a moment, I contemplate throwing Quinn down the hole.
Deep breath.
You have to help me. I can barely breathe down here.
Hold on.
We can make a
It
human.
would be
We
inhumane to leave her down there.
could do barrel
I
of
don't-
monkeys and
I
pull
don't
her
want
out.
any of us going down there.
Me neither. Well, let's throw something to her. Like a piece of bread or something. And leave. She's our
No!
she's our septic
not a
princess
dog.
now. Okay.
Were there any ladders or anything in the shed?
Septic.
Yeah, it's one of those like folding ladders.
No.
How tall is it?
The ladder?
Yeah.
It's an 8-foot ladder.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's only
I'll-
10
I'll
feet
drop that
down.
there.
Easy.
This is gonna go so bad. I'll tell her to scoot back and I'll like drop it right along the wall.
Okay. You hear this sloshing noise below, and as something starts to climb up this ladder.
Why?
Are you still waiting, gun ready? Solomon?
No, I'm gonna. As the ladder is like being carried to the septic tank, I'm gonna back up and just go like this and go around the corner of the shed so I can still see like out one eye to the septic tank, but so that hopefully she won't be able to see me in the darkness.
Did you guys take the gas out here, or did you leave it in the...
I brought at least one of the 5-gallon tanks out.
So, when you said something's climbing it, is she still at the bottom?
Are you watching?
Yes.
Yeah, you can see that she is slowly like making her way, but like leaving like flesh behind and like some
I don't-
sort of fluid on the ladder.
Oh man. Oh man.
As
I'm
she
still wearing
climbs up,
my
you can hear
gloves.
she's breathing like her lungs are full of fluid.
Ugh,
Oh,
it's not
how's
worth
she
it.
not dead?
Not worth it.
And
That's
she
what
comes
I'm
up.
saying. I don't
You can
like
see a
that she
big
is.
like piece of her hair just like falls off and rolls down her back and into the septic tank. It just kind of falls
Oh.
off, and you can see a bit of skin came with it. It just detached and fell. You can see like bare like subdermal tissue.
Alright.
Before I went around the corner, I told Quinn, things go weird, touch this wire to this wire and touch her with it.
So who's holding the makeshift taser?
Wait.
It might just be on the ground at this point if Quinn
I
didn't
would-
hold
I
it.
would have
Hold
pushed. I would have pushed Quinn a little bit farther behind me too, if she's coming up the ladder.
Okay, so the extension cord's like laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
with the electrical
Yeah.
tape around it.
Yeah. Yeah, she climbs up and hauls herself up. You can see as she like puts pressure on a foot, the nail just kind of like bends all the way back.
Oh.
She says, "Thank you for saving me."
Alright. It's alright. Have you been like this entire time?
As far as I can remember, I'll be okay. I just need to rest. I'll recover.
Uh,
I just gotta eat something.
No,
I'll be
no.
okay.
You are actively falling apart, ma'am.
It's okay. I just need to rest for a bit. Who are you? Who are you guys?
That doesn't matter. It's... Can I take a look at you? I know how to... I know my way around some medicine.
Sure, Wait. You're not with them, are you?
No, no.
They didn't send you here?
No.
Okay. Just for a bit, I really need to get some sleep. Do you know how hard it is to sleep in 3 inches of water?
For 20 years.
For 20 years.
And it was raining, it's starting to fill up. You could see at that point that it was at her knees.
Oh.
Wet seasons are the worst.
Uh-huh. I bet. I'm gonna put on an extra pair of gloves.
Nice. Then one over my face.
Put on some PPEs.
Mm-hmm. You can see that her lips are just mangled.
Oh.
Like kind of hanging off, like bite marks on them and everything.
Oh, I hate this. Okay, and I'll like look her over, not ever touching her in one place for too long, and keeping like a
Wherever
distance.
you touch, your fingers sink in, and water kind of like a wet sponge kind of just comes out of her pores.
There's no fucking way.
She smells like a corpse.
Yeah, she's dead. There's
her
no
face
way.
is all bloated like a drowning victim's would.
She's a zombie.
As I'm like, I'll like kind of touch at her shoulder. Is she breathing that I can see?
Yeah, very ragged. Like you can hear from her breath. It's like I can't even do it because it's like you would have died from this kind of pneumonia.
If I'm gonna make it seem like I'm kind of like checking at her hairline, then kind of slide my fingers down a bit. Does she have a pulse?
No.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna walk where my back is to the shed, still like poking her over, and I'm gonna make like a handgun behind my back where Solomon can see it. And hope that he is understanding what I'm saying, because this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Can I see it in the light? Like, where's the flashlight? My hands are so sweaty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ellie is like shining it at her. So make a sanity roll.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
As you see this shambling corpse kind of extract yourself from this septic
I'll
tank.
kind of like, I'll take my hand away and make it so like I'm reaching for something in my pocket.
Yo!
With my hand with the flashlight
You take one.
One.
and shine it at where my hand is to where he can see it. And I'll step to the side.
Revolver for power. Aim at the head. Clean shot, here we go.
I'm gonna move around her to be between her and Quinn,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna wait for him to do something.
Okay.
Yo!
What is the damage on?
I don't know. Medium pistol. 1d10.
1d10? Okay. Roll that.
Oh.
10!
Max damage. Nice. Alright.
Holy shit, Jacob.
I don't know, I'm popping off, man. Kill the zombie.
Shot rings out. Bullet goes straight through the side of her head, out the other. Spray of blood and brain matter. And she sits there, eyes wide, looking right at you.
Pull the hammer back.
Right
just
at
like-
you.
I'm just waiting.
At who? Solomon or?
At Ellie. Like, just eyes wide, like, wavering. You see, like, you can't tell if it's the rain or, like, pus or something, but water is streaming down her cheeks. All three of you are going to lose 4 sanity for attacking her
I would.
in cold blood and allowing it to happen. And
3,
she looks
4?
at you. 4. You
4.
lose.
4.
And her eyes just then, like, they're like wavering, like she's about to cry, and they harden, and you just see pure black, like irises and pupils same color.
Oh, I'm gonna
And-
die.
You hear a snap as her head just whips 90 degrees like a
Oh.
servo, and then all 4s sprints at you.
At me?
You see at you. You see the mouth opens, and it just keeps opening as the skin by her mouth splits. Blood running down these razor sharp teeth as she leaps for you.
I'm taking. I got 5 more bullets in this bad boy. I'm just unloading.
Yeah,
As
so
she's
she moves
running, yeah.
ridiculously
A lot.
fast.
Yeah.
And so if you want to try to get a shot off before she gets to you, then you can roll alertness.
No. Actually, well, yes. I want to do something, so I will roll alertness, but I don't want to shoot.
This will be a contested roll.
Damn. Oh, okay.
47. Well, it's whoever succeeds. Okay.
Damn it.
Yeah. So rushes at you, splits her entire face open, dives at you, and is going to try to
I'm like fumbling in my pockets.
hurt you real bad.
Jesus.
Flies past you and skids on the ground. You can see leaving a trail of blood and skin on the ground where her feet skid.
Running back to them, towards my taser.
Okay. Yeah. What are the rest of you doing? You can see she's on all 4s, panting, jaw just kind of like hanging way too far down. Mouth is like this big around, kind of like a moray eel with needle teeth and like a spiral around it. And she screams at you as like black sludge drips from her mouth. What do you do?
Get the gas! Get the gas! Get the gas!
Get in the gas.
Yeah.
Get her back in there.
Quinn's gonna like attempt to like. So she's running towards Solomon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Quinn's gonna like attempt to like hit her with the shovel and try to hit her back into the septic tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Batter up.
Okay, is that melee weapon still?
Yeah, melee weapons.
I'm so scared.
Oof.
Oh.
Okay, you try to hit her in the face with the shovel, but she leaps over you. So what's everybody's dex?
Very. I think I
14.
dumped
10.
Dex.
14.
Potentially 8. 8.
Oh.
Okay,
10.
so he's going to change course as you tried to smack her with it, and she's going to leap on you and just grab your head and try to crush your head with her bare hands, Quinn. You feel this immense pressure on the side of your head as she deals 4 damage to you.
Oh, okay.
What's
Okay.
your HP at?
10.
Is that 10 now?
10.
Yeah, you feel pressure and you start to see red as you can see Ellie, like blood vessels are starting to like pop in the whites of her eyes. Who had the next highest dex? 14 for Ellie?
Yeah.
Mine was
What do you do?
lowest.
Fuck. Okay. I don't think I have any weapons. 'Cause I don't.
You do have the extension cord laying on the ground next.
Okay,
Use the
I'll
gas.
pick that up.
Oh, extension.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I need to get her off because if she's wet, that's gonna go straight.
Yeah, the thing that was previously Marlene has her hands
Yeah.
squeezing on Quinn's head.
Can I try it? Fuck me. I'm not very strong. Can I try to tackle her off before I try to do the taser thing? Because I don't want to tase
Yeah,
Quinn.
sure, you can do athletics.
Oh boy. This is gonna go bad. Damn it.
One with failure against hers, which is a success.
Oh.
So, you try to tackle that which was Marlene, and you just slam into wet flesh, kind of like sending a burst of water skittering off, and you see that which was Marlene coughs black sludge splattering onto your face, Quinn. As she turns around, neck cracking once more to look at you, kind of clicks her jaw as she tries to retract it back up into her mouth.
Get off of her.
Who's next? 10? I think that's Quinn.
Win. Yeah.
What do you do?
That's me. Do I still have a hold of like the stuff that what's his face gave me, like the sparky thingies?
Ellie is holding them.
I didn't
Oh,
pick it up
that's
yet.
right,
If
okay.
I wasn't gonna.
I think
use
it's
it.
still on the ground.
Oh, you didn't pick it up? Oh,
I
yeah, you were
wouldn't
trying
have
to
it,
tackle
yeah.
her first. Yeah,
I don't
so
wanna-
it's still on the
yeah.
ground. Yeah, with barely within reach. Like, you're gonna have to, like, crawl a little bit towards it with Marlene still on you.
Cool. Get off me, Marlene. It's so weird calling her that. Grandma, get off
Aw.
of me. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay. Can I attempt to get her off of me? Can I, like,
Yeah,
attempt
you
to,
can roll.
like, punch her in the fucking face or
Yeah, you
something?
can roll athletics. Or,
where's
yeah,
my athletics?
athletics.
Oh. Athletics. Please get off of
Oh.
me.
You try, you tear at her arms, but you're just tearing flesh off. You feel your hand hit bone as you can see you rip like a fist-sized chunk of flesh out of her arm, and her strength has not faded.
Oh.
Now it's back to...
Do I get one at 8?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, I
It
understand.
goes from highest dex to lowest dex.
Right. Okay. Well, I don't want to accidentally kill Quinn. Kind of. So I will take my gun. I have 5 shots left. So I will line it up to Marlene's shoulders, like aiming at one shoulder through the other. I'm going to try, with the sheer power of the revolver, to sever the arm on at the shoulder joint.
Okay.
We're gonna try something, and I'm just gonna go bang, kind of point blank, and see what happens.
Alright.
Firearms. Come on, Bessie. Yo!
Critical.
Hey!
My god.
Nice, nice.
I'm so scared right
So I'm pretty sure that does the maximum amount of damage
10.
Nice.
on the die, as far as I know.
Okay.
So right ahead. What is the damage die?
Oh, 10.
10?
10,
Okay.
yeah.
So you blow, the arm just kind of sinks in the socket, like just kind of limps there, and you feel the grip on your head loosen, Quinn, as her shoulder kind of drops. You see she kind of staggers to her feet, like dragging her arm behind her before reaching over and just tearing it off. As this kind of rips it off, and then you hear engines in the distance.
Fuck.
Oh my.
And you see LED lights through the forest.
Shit.
And she whips her head around as the
No.
floodlight clicks on once again. And you see that deer standing there, intestines falling out of its stomach, dragging behind it, leaving a trail. She looks at each of you, and the body just collapses. And you see a plume of smoke cascade towards the
There's
deer.
a deer.
And you see it. The deer just kind of and turns and looks at you. Its eyes completely black, and then starts sprinting towards you, unfolding its intestines the entire way down. Ooh, I think that's I think Ellie's next. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab that extension cord.
The deer is charging.
No, I know, but I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna charge at it too.
Yo!
Okay. Roll
Here,
melee
B.
weapons.
Do something with me.
Oh, that's not gonna go great. Oh, this is gonna go horribly. I'm not good at that. Where am I? Melee weapons, you said?
Yep.
Hey!
Yeah. All right. So I think this would deal about same damage as, let's see here. Probably like I'd say like a D6 or something, like a large club with electricity.
Yay.
Oh, max damage, nice. So you hold this cable out, squeeze the wires together, and kind of step to the side as you jam it into the flank of this deer as it starts shaking violently. And it kind of like flops onto the side, spasming as gouts of blood kind of spray out of it at the rhythm of its heart. So it's just spraying out into the air as it's like rolling around on the ground. You see an antler crack and break off as it struggles to its feet. Man, what do you do? It's like getting up and then just kind of falling and then getting up, trying to get up again. What do you do?
How close is it to the septic tank?
So it just charged past Ellie, so about 6 feet away from it.
I'm gonna attempt to pick up my shovel again and try to hit it into the septic tank.
Okay.
Please succeed.
Fail.
Oh my
You
god.
run up to this deer, smack it in the back, and there's wong as your hands like vibrate and everything, and it stops for a second. And Solomon here
No.
before he's sprinting back to Peter. The deer pauses for a second, kind of like stunned, as you just smacked it in the butt with this shovel. And then it suddenly stiffens, turns around, stands up on both legs, and then smashes its hooves down onto your head. Okay. That's 8 damage. How you looking?
Really bad.
What's your HP?
2.
You are unconscious and bleeding out as it just caves your head in and you black out, smack onto the wet ground.
Well, shit.
Meanwhile, and then it's back on all fours and everything, and you hear the ATV kind of, and you hear, Ted, what in God's name is that thing doing? And a shot rings out, blasts this thing in the neck. The last of its blood, it's looking like deathly pale. Blood sprays out, and it collapses onto the ground.
That's not
You got it?
No, well, I mean, the boys shot it. Quinn's unconscious.
Quinn's like, what the fuck?
And bleeding out.
I'm bleeding out.
I could probably fix it, but I need this thing to not be next to me.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
Put
fuck!
it in the septic tank. Put it in the septic tank. Put it in the septic tank.
Is that on the ground?
Yes, it is laying on the ground, not moving.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh! Then I will, and no smoke shot out of it.
Not that you can see.
Oh, good. I
It's
will.
gonna possess one of the dudes.
I will huck it into the septic tank if I can.
Okay. Yeah, you drag its body in and toss it down there. Splash. What's next? Bill and Ted are making their way over. One of them's holding the hunting rifle in his hand. Like,
If
hey, what are you doing with our deer?
If I have something else I can do, then I will shove gas down.
Start pouring. You can start
Go, go, go,
pouring.
go, 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 go. Yeah, yeah.
What are the rest of you doing?
Is whose turn is it, or just
I'm
that
dead.
Well, Quinn's bleeding out. So
Yeah,
Ellie,
well, I'm
what do you-
gonna take all that first aid stuff that I got and like whatever I already had on my person. I'm gonna try and fix Quinn.
All right, roll first aid.
Okay.
Please.
Yay.
Nice. You restore
Yes.
4 HP.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
I also want to throw Marlene's body in the septic tank.
Okay.
With time permitting.
Yeah, so it's gonna take a while to empty this. Glug 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 glug. Bill and Ted run up to you and like, what are you doing?
I'm not even
This
gonna
thing is-
respond. Yeah.
One of them like comes up to you and pushes you away. Gas spills on the ground. What are you doing? That is our deer. We shot it. We tracked it. We shot it again.
It's too late now. I'll pay you back.
What's going on out here anyway?
Help me with this.
Help you with what?
Help me pour this gas. And I'll shove the tank in his hands.
What are you talking about?
Do
Why
it.
do
I'm
you
a
need to-
scientist, damn it. Can I persuade
Yeah,
or
roll
something?
persuade.
Come on.
Persuade.
No, so close.
That's
That was a good roll. He's like, no, I'm not helping you pour gasoline on my freshly killed deer. Now listen here, Ted, am I right? And you just hear,
Fuck.
and you see Marlene's corpse has its arm around his neck, and you can see his eyes like bulging and like as just standing there. He's like, what? And he pulls up the rifle and shoots. Let me roll for that.
Oh,
Ooh, he's a good shot. Buckshot straight to the head.
Nice.
The thing that was Marlene's head explodes as the body slumps to the ground. And he's like, what in the world is going on out here?
I'm gonna just throw the rest of the 5-gallon thingy into the hole of the septic tank.
Like the
It'll
whole
fit.
thing?
Yeah, just throw it in.
can
Yep.
there?
And then try to, next thing on the docket is throw Marlene's body in there.
All right, and he's like trying to drag his brother's body away. It's hard to see if he's alive or not. As he's trying to, come on, Dad, stay with me, man.
Can I go do something to him? Well, there.
Yeah, sure. If you wanna try.
What
What are you gonna do?
First aid, like.
Ellie, wait.
What?
He's like,
No,
get back,
if you're
get
gonna
away from him.
I mean, I was just gonna like, okay, I can.
Which one is walking? Bill or Ted?
Bill's dragging Ted away.
I will say, I'm sorry. I have no choice. And I will shoot Bill in the head.
Okay. He is defenseless, so I'm not gonna have you roll for that. But you will lose 2 sanity as you kill a man in cold blood.
Yep. The Goblin Commentator.
God damn it! You just shot a man in cold blood.
And he falls to the ground.
God. Why?
They saw us. We gotta throw them both in. We don't know what that black smoke is in.
There are 2 other people who are gonna be looking for them.
They won't find him. I'm like already dragging him towards the septic tank.
Who are you dragging over, Bill or Ted?
Oh.
Ted.
I'm just imagining the teddy bear, like the
from the movie, yeah. So you're dragging Chuck him down there. And you go over back to Bill, and a shot rings out.
Yep.
Fuck. Damn, you're right, Shannon.
Was it from here or was it from somewhere else? Was it from Bill?
Zombies got a gun.
Yep.
Solomon, you're going to take 5 damage as you see getting up, blood pouring out, like head kind of hanging at an angle. Bill's standing there with the rifle like held in one hand, and you are shot. And he starts staggering towards you. First up would be Ellie. What do you do?
Oh, shit. So I still got a hold of the taser thing?
I had the gas, so one of you did.
Yeah, somebody does.
Or it was on the ground.
Or you can
I
pick
think
it up.
it was me.
Yeah, you can take it from somebody though.
Do you mind?
No.
Okay, take
Be
it.
my guest.
How close is he to the thing? To the...
He's like right next to it. He's staggering towards Solomon.
Okay. Then
It's where to
I'll
kick him.
rush up behind him, tase him,
Yeah.
and attempt to shove him hard enough to push him in.
Okay. Yeah. You
Yes.
can roll melee weapons, I think.
I'm not good at melee weapons though.
Or you can do an unarmed.
Where is that?
It's also a skill.
Yeah, let's do that, because that's a little bit better.
Come on, Shannon.
Damn it, damn it,
Oh, no, I read him backwards,
Fail.
damn.
Yeah.
Fail.
You try, hand grabs your wrist.
Oh, that's bad.
Quinn, what do you do?
Help.
Hmm.
Take it out my hands.
Yeah, Quinn's gonna take back the Sparky Boom thing. Yeah. You're just gonna. So, the plan is to make a spark so the gas ignites, right?
Well, we need him in it first.
Who?
Bill.
We need the one holding
Oh.
Ellie's hand.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
Bill
holding-
has like a death grip on Ellie,
Yeah.
or Ellie's wrist,
Okay, cool. Instead
stopping
of
her from
picking up
electrocuting.
Okay, cool.
instead of taking that, I'm gonna pick up my shovel again and try to.
It'll
Yo.
work eventually. It's gotta.
It's statistically it has to.
Come on, Jill.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Oh no!
Jill just rolled a 100 on a D100.
Well,
Oh
the shovel smacks you in the face, Ellie.
no!
Stumble backwards. And if not for the death grip that Bill has on your wrist, he's the only thing keeping you from falling into the septic tank. Solomon.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Bill holding on to Ellie's wrist. Ellie, like 1 foot in the septic tank.
Oh! I will pull out my trusty RCA cable that I pulled off the TV at the motel, wrap it around Bill's throat, and just pull him away from Ellie. And
RCA cable.
yes, at least this is me proving RCA cables are useful in 2022. And I will hopefully pull with enough force to pull Ellie away from the septic tank hole.
Sure, yeah. You can roll either athletics or unarmed or melee. I think any of them.
Let me... yeah, I'll do unarmed.
Okay.
What about computer science? Because it's an RCA cable.
Not quite.
I know my way around a cable.
Yeah, you drag him backwards with the RCA cable, pulling Ellie out from the septic. Bill's lying on the ground. He's going to get up and try to just crush your windpipe with his bare hands, Ellie.
Which one of us? Oh man!
Can I just click this to roll it?
Don't.
Yes, I can.
No.
Oh, and it rolls the damage at the
Oh,
same
thank
time.
hell.
Oh, nice!
I don't know how you stop him, but you probably like grab his hands.
I'm still like pulling back.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Quinn. Or
It's
no,
fine.
Ellie. Yeah.
Do I still have a hold of the cable?
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, because Quinn used the shovel.
Is the RCA cable covered in rubber or something? Like plastic?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
coded,
know.
yeah.
Taste!
I'll give you a plus 20 because you're right there.
Yay.
So you get a plus 20% to this. So we subtract 20,
Oh, so that's a success.
which makes it a critical success.
Oh, that's true!
Oh!
Makes it a 35.
Yeah, it makes it 35, which is a success.
Yeah.
Oh, but it wouldn't
Yeah.
be doubles then, so it's not a critical success. Either way, it's still a success. As it just... And then the body falls to the ground.
Ah, hell.
Quick, get him in there.
Come on!
So I think it's Quinn's turn next.
Quinn, throw him in.
Quinn's gonna throw him in.
All right, you throw him into the septic tank. Solomon.
I leap to my feet. Oh no, I'm already on my feet. I'll grab the extension cord, untape all three, twirl it around, and throw it down into the hole.
Yeah. As it's like arcing, slow motion, you start to hear screams. What? Somebody get me out of here! It's like really horrible voice. I'm down here! I'm down here! And then there's as a fireball goes up into the sky, you hear screaming, inhuman screaming, like ear piercing, and then you hear it gets hoarser and hoarser until you hear just like a pop, and then it stops. And you hear others screaming as it gets higher and higher pitched.
I'm pushing the lid back on.
Yeah, you push the lid back on, smoke is billowing up out of it. Ellie, you are the furthest away, so you would see the wind is blowing the smoke out towards the lake in the distance, and you can see a little bit of smoke going the opposite direction as you pull the lid on.
Oh,
Yes, we fucked up.
Austin.
And
Sorry.
and You hear in the distance doors opening and shut, and way in the distance, a siren is approaching.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How modern is the like the breaker panel in this house? Is this a pretty old place?
Yeah.
Okay, so the shed is on fire now for sure.
Yeah. It exploded.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Cool.
Then you see another fireball erupts as you remember the bags of fertilizer that were in the shed.
Yeah.
As just pieces of the shed are being shot out.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
A big piece of plywood flies through a window of the cabin.
Ah!
ATV. There's an ATV here. I will get on the ATV and
Yeah.
pull the girls on.
Yeah, you get onto the ATV and just go off into the forest.
Yeah.
And you drive deeper into this national park as you see these red and blue lights approach
Once we
the cabin.
once we get like far enough away, can I like take his RCA cable and have us stop moving, get us off, wrap it around like the gas thing? Because is it like a
Oh, like a throttle? Yeah. It's got
Can
a
I
little
then can I wrap the cable around the throttle just to send it in the other direction?
Yeah, there's a lake like, in the distance. You
Nice.
can send it into the lake.
Nice,
I'll
Shannon.
just send it riding the way we're not going, so they follow that and not us.
Okay.
I don't care where it goes.
Oh, that's true. Because with the rain, the mud it'll leave really nice tracks in the mud. Shannon, you're a legend.
All right, so the ATV takes off in the northeastern direction. What do you do?
Hide behind some trees for a little bit.
Okay. You hide behind some trees and everything, and sit there and just wait. And you hear the sirens grow louder. You can see the blue lights through the trees as there is shouts, and you hear, "I think they went this way!" Go off in the direction of the ATV that you sent off. And everything goes very quiet for a second. And the biggest fireball you've seen yet just
There goes the house.
up into the sky. You see pieces of glass and wood are flung everywhere. You hear screams in the distance. What are you doing?
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah. We should head.
To the motel.
Meet
Yeah,
me at
we
the
need to-
hotel.
Work on our alibi. Go to the
Alright.
motel.
You're gonna trudge back to the motel. It's like midnight
We
at
will.
this point.
Yeah, we will trudge. So it'll be
Alright.
an hour or two or whatever.
Yeah. A semi truck slows, seeing you like battered and wounded. And the guy hangs out the window and is like, "You folks all right?
Hunting mishap.
Yeah, I can drive you to the hospital."
Just take us to the main road. Is that all right?
Yeah, he slaps aside and opens the side door of his cab.
We'll get in.
All right, yeah, you get in with this guy. You see he's got a blue hat on. He's got a pair of fuzzy dice hanging from his rear view, and he
Han
shifts
Solo?
it into gear and keeps going. He's like, "Man, must have been some heck of a hunting accident.
Yeah, out in the rain, went down a mudslide, and
You know what's going on with that?" And you see plumes of smoke going into the air.
well, hell, I didn't even see that till now. We've been deep in
Oh.
the forest.
I better call the fire department or something. And
Yeah.
he reaches down and pulls out a cell phone and dials 911 as you guys drive down the highway. And while you guys are on the phone with your handler and everything, reporting in, we cut back to the remains of this cabin, and you can see a fire truck pulling up to it and firefighters getting out, like spraying it down and walking through like the ruins of everything. And you can see there are 3 dead cops laying on the ground, just blasted, like scorched. And the camera like gets really low to the ground, looking up at the firefighters from like the ground, and you see one of the cops' fingers twitch.
Ah!
and it cuts to black, and that's the end.
Yeah.
I was
man.
the minute we got in the semi. By the way, I was gonna pop my Valium.
Oh, I thought you had taken it already.
Rip it
I was
off into
gonna,
the
I was
distance.
gonna throw it in the zombie's mouth, but
Oh.
I ended
that
up.
was creepy.
That was
so
awesome
cool.
and terrifying.
Ah.
That's Delta Green, everybody.
Oh man. That was
Uh,
That was
last
crazy.
things last, the adventure and the free quick start. You can get it on Drive-Thru RPG for free.
cool.
so-
Oh, man.
Scare
At
your
least that was
players
my
like
version
Austin
of it.
scared us.
Yeah.
I just
Yes.
looked at it, and apparently he wanted to bring his wife back to, or like she was like dead in like the 80s, and he tried to revive her, and that's why she ended up like that.
Cute.
Fucked.
Mm.
Fucked.
Ooh, ooh.
He tried to do
Ugh.
necromancy. Do you see what happens when you try to do necromancy? It
You don't
doesn't
mess
work.
with the dead.
Don't necromance, kids.
No. Don't
Yeah.
necromancy.
Or do, and then fight them.
Yo,
That's true.
Yeah.
dude, Witcher 3 necromancy scene.
Dude, as soon as I saw that you guys were all like scientists and historians, I'm like, you guys are screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
I bumped a bunch of firearms because I wanted my. I built up a legend of my character in my head where I was once an agent turned scientist after coming across something occult or whatever.
Mhm.
That's the only reason I had firearm capacity. That was crazy. We had some insane rolls tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the wiki page for
I
the.
can't believe you got 100,
It's
Jill.
super cool.
That was
What the-
crazy,
So,
Jill.
know.
so that's what I was given. Was what's in that document. There's a little bit more. Like they gave me the text for the
Yeah,
handouts
yeah.
and everything. And then shout out to Seth Skorkowski on YouTube who did a review of this and had some suggestions on how to improve it.
Yay,
You're the
Seth.
best.
Good job.
But the rest, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I like that a lot.
That was
Yeah,
super
Delta
cool.
Green's a good system.
Yeah.
And what would happen after this, if we were doing a campaign, is we would go back to your home life, and we would see how this has affected you. If you got enough, sanity, which I wasn't really keeping track of, but I'm pretty sure that some of you would have checked off some boxes here. Then you would basically start. You would have to choose a bond to kind of reflect this traumatic experience onto.
Mhm.
So like you
Gotcha.
either like blame them for it, they remind you of it, something like that.
Yeah.
And then downtime is like you dealing with your personal life, and that would be what the next step if this was an actual game. So it's a
Interesting.
cool system.
Yeah, I had no idea about it, but I really like it. Maybe it's just because I've been watching a lot of Stranger Things lately, but that was
Yeah.
those were definitely Stranger Things that had happened to us.
It started off as a Call of Cthulhu hack, and then
Oh,
it
nice.
branched off into its own game.
Nice. I would absolutely play that again.
Yeah. That was
Mhm.
super fun.
Yeah, I think it works really well for small parties too, so we can all
Yes.
like investigate. Yeah.
Big groups is really hard to do because they can
Yeah.
kind of just firing line and just gun
Bulldoze.
it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But that was really fun. Fuck.
Apparently, in the Foot Locker, there's an annotated copy of doctoral dissertation Sky Devil's archetypal figures in Native American mythology. Mm.
Yeah, that's a list of like options that could be in the. Those are suggestions if you wanted to link it into a bigger campaign. It's like here are some things that could be in the Foot Locker and stuff. But I didn't want to set up a bunch of stuff only for it to go nowhere. So
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
put the book in there because there is a way to kill it, and it was in the book.
Ah.
But you guys didn't find it. So.
Well,
Damn.
shit.
Will you tell us after the stream?
Oh, I can just tell you right now. You had to the runes. You had to draw the runes on the body that it was currently possessing, and then you had to chant the Aramaic.
Would
It would have taken 2 rounds, and then you would have banished the evil spirit.
Nice.
would the gas have worked if we would have blown it to hell? Would it have worked in some capacity?
If there was no body that it could escape to,
Gotcha. And it was only
the
dying
spirit
bodies.
would have just been trapped there till somebody
Gotcha.
opened it,
Gotcha.
just without a host body to do anything.
Interesting.
So we would
Okay.
have had to wait for somebody to open it, and then there'd be a nearby corpse for it to possess.
Gotcha.
Ay,
Interesting.
ay, ay.
That was crazy. That was nuts. Man, I could like reflect on that session for so long. That was
Just
so
the way
fun.
you described your body, I was just like,
Yeah, that was awesome. Well done, Austin.
You guys asked for
That was so
horror.
Austin,
I
you did
horror.
so great. Holy shit.
delivered.
I
That was so
love
cool.
creepy stuff like that.
Scares the hell out of me, but I kind of
Deer
live for
scared
it.
the shit out of me, and it was just a normal deer.
The deer was the scariest part for me. I think it's probably that trauma of that Adventure
Yeah,
Time
you
episode.
missed the part. He had it stand up on two legs.
Did he really? Oh fuck! I'm so glad I wasn't here.
Yeah,
That's
what knocked out Quinn.
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
gonna
why
be
I'm so
remembering in
shook when
my
I-
nightmares.
Yeah, that's why I was so shook when it said the annotated copy of Native American mythology,
Yeah.
because like walking deer on 2 feet, I was like,
Fuck.
oh no.
That was
absolutely.
fucked. That was
There's
cool.
a lot of different directions that you can take it. Yeah.
It was, yeah. That there was a lot. That was fun though. I really liked that.
Did you add the deer for fun?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
That,
Well, it was kind of based on one of Seth Skorkowski's suggestions. He's like, because if you read the base module,
Mhm.
you can kill it just by burning up the body, like in the base.
Mhm.
Well, you can kill the body and like kind of deal with it, but there's no corpses around. There's no NPCs around, and so the fact that it can possess dead bodies kind of is irrelevant.
Right.
Because
There's only
no
one dead
bodies
body,
around for
right.
it to possess. Yeah. So I was like, oh. And then Seth Skorkowski's like, oh yeah, you could. Well, his idea on how to kill it was to like put an amulet around it and then
Mhm.
say something. He's like, you could have a deer that was shot and it could possess the deer and then run away like
Yeah.
as fast as the deer was.
I
But I'm
thought
like,
it was gonna. Yeah.
I thought about it, but I'm like, it would be so much creepier if it should have been dead and kept like going, like
Yeah.
and
It
fighting.
stood up.
The
Because the spirit
unspooling
was trying to
intestines.
kill a human so that it could take it on a human
Oh,
form.
okay.
Right.
I thought for sure you were gonna take over Quinn when she went down.
If she had died,
If she
the
died.
spirit would have, but she just went unconscious, so it
Okay.
didn't count. The person has to be dead for it to possess it.
Wow. That was crazy.
Oh,
That
man.
was
Well,
super cool.
on that note, it's bedtime for me, which I
Oh.
don't think I'll be able
Thanks
to
for
sleep.
watching. Everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week with probably Cerulean Conspiracy.
Thursday, Embers.
Oh, Thursday Embers and,
And
Tuesday
Friday.
Cerulean. Fuck, I'm all
And
over the
Friday
place.
Game night.
Lots of
night.
things.
God.
We love you all. Bye.
Bye.